but they'll mark it back, and so now it'll be first down and 13.
We're back online. As soon as we started the game, the internet just completely went out on us.
So that's not good.
We had bragged too much about how fast it was.
You said this is going to be a jinx when you were bragging about it.
We're back up online now, so we're good.
Same formation. Take the handoff, ball tipped over the middle. They tried to get the ball, I think, to Connor Lair at the 35-yard line, but one of the defensive linemen got a hand up and knocked that ball down. So it's second down and 13. A 10-yard penalty moved West Plains back to the 26-yard line. Now we'll have 5 receivers. Lair goes in motion back to the backfield with Dagan Kinslow. Handed off to Connor, running right, tries to cut it in to 25-30. Look at him go, 40-yard line. He's at the 50-yard line, hesitates, 40-yard line. And he'll finally be drug out of bounds way downfield. There is
a smash. There's the flag.
A flag came out at the end of the play. Let's see where the ball is marked out of bounds. It looks like a 49-yard run, or close to it. It is going to be a 49-yard run from scrimmage. The official will come over as Lair was run out of bounds.
Oh.
The illegal block. At least from up here, that's what it looked like. I didn't have my glasses on it, but they'll probably make the signal again. Boy, that happened way downfield. West Plains coaches not raising too much cane about the call, but it is a first down. They're going to move it back to the 35-yard line. So 2 penalties on this first drive for West Plains. Man in motion is Lair. They'll fake it to him. Kinslow keeps it right up the middle. Stutter step. Makes the guy miss. He's at the 15-yard. He's down to the 25-yard line, that is, inside the 25. And he'll be marked down at around the 23-yard line. And that is a gain of 12. And that is a first down for West Plains.
Harlan, do I miss a touchdown somewhere? Because the scoreboard's saying 8-0 over there right now. And I mean, I was sidetracked by the internet here, but I don't think I missed that, right?
Well, it says Camdenton 8, West Plains nothing.
I don't remember that happening.
I understand the home field advantage, but I don't think that it goes quite that far. First down, West Plains at the 23-yard line of Camdenton. Man in motion, Miller. Hand off to him, and there's nowhere to go. He'll be dropped for a loss of a yard back at the 25-yard line. Good play defensively that time for the Camdenton Lakers by Cale Bentley, 6-foot senior linebacker. And he made a good one-on-one tackle over on the right edge. And, again, a loss of 1 on the play. So we've had 4 plays from scrimmage. And
quick up on the line.
2 penalties. Lair in the backfield. I'll hand it to Connor, throw it back to Kinslow. The ball was behind the line of scrimmage. Nope, it's going to be an incomplete pass. That was just a very poor play from the outset. Bad communication there on the handoff to Lair, who tried to get the ball back to Dagan, who was not really ready for it. So it goes as an incomplete pass. Third down and a little over 11 yards to go. And obviously in 4-down territory here. Wide receiver is Hayden Cook, wide out to the left side. In the slot, it's Hafer for West Plains. Ball's at the 25. Flags go down as that ball snaps. It looks like it's going to be the 3rd penalty of this drive against West Plains, and that would be probably a legal procedure. Drive started at their own 29. West Plains has moved it down inside the 25. No, it's going to be offside against Camdenton. That is really a help. First penalty of the first half against the Lakers, and so that'll move it 5 yards downfield.
It'll be 3rd and 7.
And so now you don't have to get it on this play, but you can get a chunk of it if that's what you want to do. Oh, the spread, hard snap. Camdenton came across and knocked a couple of Zizzers off the line of scrimmage that time.
3rd and 2.
It's trending the right way. Blake Reed, who is not easy to move, got hit well before the snap by one of the linebackers for Camdenton. So it's now, as Jim said, this is getting more manageable by the moment. 3rd down and 1.
Will they do it again?
I can tell you this, size-wise, I don't think Camdenton can handle West Plains up front. Man in motion is Lair, quarterback draw. Here goes Kinslow. Skips through, steps through, and he didn't need much, and he got enough. As he got it to the 13, he had to get to the 14-yard line, so that'll be a 1st down for the West Plains Zizzers, and that'll move the chains as this drive will now continue with 10:04 to go in the 1st quarter. This is not going to be, or it doesn't figure to be, a very fast-moving game at all. It seems like we played for a while. We've only played 2 minutes.
I really didn't get that 8 off the scoreboard.
Maybe they'll realize that after this West Plains touchdown. Handoff, stretch play, running to the right, led to the corner, hit and driven back, and he dives forward. He actually got a yard or two, maybe 3 out of the play. And let's see, they're going to mark it out of bounds on the far side, just right on the 10-yard line. So gain of 3 on the play, and West Plains will come up for a 2nd down. Can get a 1st down if they get it down to the 3-yard line. Spread set. 9 men on the line of scrimmage for Camdenton. Fake to Lair. Kinslow runs left, gets to the 5-yard line, takes on the tackler, runs over him, and gets inside the 3. Should be as close to a 1st down. You don't think about Dagan Kinslow being a big physical kid, but he is a big physical kid, and he just ran flat over the defensive back. And now another penalty against West Plains. The flag was thrown at the 3-yard line. So they'll move it back to the 13. Now it's 2nd down. It looked like a holding penalty. I just caught the end of the official's signal there. Kinslow will get the play from the side as the Zizzers line up. 2nd down and 10. Fake it. Now Kinslow up the middle, slides between players, gets inside the 10 to the 9 before he's driven back there.
That was number 3 from Camden getting the hit.
Tackle made that time for the Lakers. That was Zane Thompson, a 265-pound defensive lineman, on the hit that time. And so now we're looking at third down and about 6 yards to go. And it'll go right up the middle, burning forward. Looks like Kinslow on the carry that time. And he should have enough for the 1st down. And so they'll lay down the yard marker. Gain on the play of 7 yards. And so let's see how the Zizzers line up here. They're going to come up out of the spread set. Kinslow will line it deep with an up back. From the 2-yard line on 1st and goal, handoff to the right side. Heston Miller dives forward to get in. Yes, touchdown, West Plains. So the 2-point conversion will be tied.
I'm still confused by that. Was there an agreement made before the game?
Spot you 8. 2-yard touchdown run. Heston Miller with 7:18 to go in the first, and West Plains will try the extra point.
When you win the coin toss, you're not getting an 8-point lead.
Evidently, that's the rule around here. Here's the extra point try. The hold is down. The kick is up. Looks very good from here, and it is good. So we've played 4 minutes and 42 seconds, and West Plains has taken the early lead here in Camdenton tonight. The score, West Plains 7, Camdenton nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
Hi, this is Riley.
And I am Reese.
Our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains have earned a reputation of standing behind the products we sell.
That's why we carry Lampride rotary cutters.
Lampride is heavy duty, packed with many features, and comes with a 5-year limited gearbox warranty.
So if you are looking for a performance cutter for farm grass maintenance, stop in Lynch Equipment in West Plains and see our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown.
Lynch Equipment, your Lampride and Coyote dealer of the Ozarks.
And there's a flag on the play.
Dr. Edwin Roeder of Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The team at Ozarks Healthcare sends best wishes to all Zizzer athletes for safe play and for exceptional sportsmanship. Ozarks Healthcare hopes you stay healthy, but if injuries happen, Dr. Roeder and the rest of his team are there to help you with your recovery. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, a proud supporter of Zizzer Athletics.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
That was Jim Lambert, Nate Hudson engineers our broadcast tonight from Bob Shore Stadium in Camdenton. 7-0 West Plains on the opening drive. They go 71 yards. Here's the ensuing kick, and it bounces and picked up at the 11-yard line. Big hole up the middle. They'll bounce it outside, and now the containment breaks down, and the tackle is made on the Camdenton sideline, and it'll be first down and 10 as Jason Lopez, I believe, made the tackle over there. A huge hole opened over on the right side for Camdenton. So they'll have very good field position to start their first drive of the night, and they'll be at their own 42-yard line, first down and 10.
Yeah, normally West Plains doesn't leave that kind of running room for the other team. Normally it's like they get the ball and boom, and that time not so much.
From up here, you could see that it just looked like the Red Sea parted, and it looked like that was going to be a much bigger play than it turned out, but still a pretty good return. All right, the Lakers on offense, and their quarterback is named Bear Shore.
Any relation to the guy whose name's on the building?
Would be his grandson. Here's the inside counter play as they go left, try to pop it wide, and the tackle is made by Connor Lair along with Dagan Kinslow at the 46-yard line. Handoff that time went to Cam Durnan, and he picked up about 5 yards.
I'm so amazed by how many of these guys, play both sides of the field.
Here's a fake of the same play. Shore rolls out left, throws it underneath. That ball's caught on the sideline, and the tackle made out of bounds as they push him out of bounds. The reception that time went to Stewart, Javari Stewart, with a good pickup there of about 10, and it'll be first down for the Lakers, and they like to do it up-tempo here. And now here's a big sack in the backfield as they went on the no huddle that time. I believe Jesse Hudson, and it was Jesse, came through and made a big stop. And so it'll be a sack and a loss on the play all the way back to the 47-yard line. That's a loss of 6. And now Shore rolls right, gets flushed out of the pocket, puts it away, runs, and is tackled at the 42-yard line. Tristan Clark with the stop that time for West Plains. West Plains defense across the front. Hayden Bryant, Tristan Clark, Garrett Drown, linebackers Connor Lair taking Green along with Jason Lopez. And now back to pass again, pressure on the quarterback. They flush him out. He runs with it. He'll be hit and spins forward close to the 35-yard line. Be a gain on the play of 6. So now it's fourth down and about 5. And the Lakers will go for it here. 4th and 5 from the West Plains, 36. Hard snap count. Let's see if they try and draw him off here. Nope. Back to throw, pressure on the quarterback. We stopped. We had him, it looked like. Now he rolls to the right. Short throws to the sideline. Ball tipped out of bounds, incomplete. And it'll be West Plains football on the turnover on downs. I'm sorry?
Very, very surprised by that hesitation there. They had him in sight, and they just kind of snapped back a little bit.
Looked like Tristan Clark was the guy that was pressuring him from the quarterback's left, and he seemed to be pulled up. And then I saw him holding his hamstring when the play was over. So, he may have pulled something on his way to the quarterback. Timeout on the field with 5:05 to play in the first. From Camdenton, it's the Zizzer 7, the Lakers nothing, and we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
It's time to get comfy for fall. Hi, this is Anna, and right now we have Ashley reclining sofas starting at $5.99. 3-piece sectionals with Chase loungers starting at $11.99. Our showroom is packed with new shipments of sofas, love seats, recliners, lift chairs, and more. Stop in and see us today or go online at HawkinsHomeandLawn.com.
Hawkins Home and Lawn. Best brands, best service since 67.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
As we go back to play, it'll be 1st and 10 for West Plains at their own 36. They started the first drive of the night from their own 29, went 71 yards in a little over 4 minutes. In spite of 3 penalties, still were able to poke in the end zone. Now, on first down, West Plains will have Lair out to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Heston Miller is on the wing to the left. He's in motion to the right. Option play to the right. Quarterback fakes it, keeps it, and Dagan Kinslow will get to the 38, and he'll pick up, looks like he picked up 3 yards maybe to the 39, and it's going to be 2nd down and 7 to go. Dagan's carried the ball already tonight 4 times for 28 yards. And we're going to have fireworks tonight. We've already had fireworks tonight, literally. I mean, the kind that will, if you're not ready for it, make you jump. Here we go on 2nd down and about 7. Lair in the backfield with Dagan Kinslow. Hand it to Connor Lair, and he'll dive across the 40. Let's see if they give him the 42-yard line. If they do, that'll be a gain of 3.
Well, we don't want to see the fireworks. That means Camden didn't score. So
That's true. They're not gonna,
the guys in the field over there are bored tonight.
you notice they didn't shoot anything after West Plains scored. Here we go on a 3rd down and 4. Pass to the right flat. The ball is caught, and the hit is made, and the tackle, did the ball pop out?
It popped out
at the 45-yard line.
Okay, down.
Hayden Cook was the receiver, and the ball popped out as he was going down, but they're going to call him down across the 45, and that'll bring up 4th down and 1. If that. Look for a quarterback sneak. Here we go with Dagan Kinslow. He gets it easy. He only needed a foot. He ended up getting close to 5 yards. So 1st down for West Plains. You know, one of the good strategies against a team that throws the ball a lot and throws it pretty well like Camdenton is to hold on to the football. They can't score as long as you've got it.
3:20 left.
West Plains dominating time of possession here in the early going. From midfield, fake it. Kinslow throws over the middle, ball deflected off the hands. That time intended for Josh Leeser at the 40-yard line of Camdenton. Ball a little too tall. And so it'll bring up 2nd down for West Plains. 2nd down and 10. West Plains scored a touchdown last week by splitting Connor Lair wide out to the left side, and he ran a post pattern where he goes down the field about 20 yards and then cuts back toward the goalpost, and he just ran past the defender. They're set up that same way right now. They look right, throw right, underneath, incomplete. Hayden Cook, the intended receiver. I don't think that's where he really wanted to throw the ball. I think he's wanted to come over here to the left, which is where he looked first, but there was nothing there. So we're still looking for our first completion. 3rd down and 10 now.
They got Larry on the outside now.
Clock stopped, 3:03 to go. Let's see if they roll that safety over to help on Connor Lara. That would be one idea. They're going to run a drop play left with Heston Miller. Can he get to the corner? He gets to the sideline, 45, and knocked out of bounds.
And we got a flag.
And a flag is down on the play. Ball is out of bounds inside the 45, but they're going to call somebody for something here, and looks like more than likely it'll be against West Plains where the flag is down. Personal foul, grasping the face mask against West Plains. That normally is a defensive call, but in this case, and it could have been on the run. It could have, sometimes you'll see ball carriers stiff arm people, get their hand in their face mask.
That ref's got a set of pipes on it. We heard him all the way up here.
So that is a major 15-yard penalty.
So it's going to be 3rd and 23.
Matt has been talking about one of the goals is to play clean every week. So this one's been dirty so far. 4 penalties, 45 yards. And now on 3rd down and long. Ball's at the 37 of West Plains. They got to get it down to the 40 of Camdenton. Double reverse. Connor Lair rolls right. He's looking to throw it. Throws it underneath, and the ball is incomplete to Dayton Kinslow. We got a little too cute that time. And it'll bring up 4th down.
4th and 23, 2:48 left to go. West Plains right now leading the Lakers 7-0 here in the first quarter.
So in that particular drive, who's to say if West Plains would have got a first down on that 3rd down play if there hadn't been a penalty, but they have more or less stopped themselves more often than not here in the early going. Back to kick it. Hayden Simpson will kick it away for West Plains. He stands at the 25. Very good kick, a high hanging kick. Fair catch called for at the 31-yard line of Camdenton, and that's where they'll take the football. 32-yard punt, no return. Timeout on the field with the score. West Plains 7, Camdenton nothing. Back in a minute on KDY.
Stuart Morrison Ready Mix has been serving the Ozarks for over 3 decades. Think about that. And takes great pride in producing quality concrete, offering competitive prices. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix is ready to help you with all your residential, commercial, or agriculture concrete and rock needs. Give them a call today, 256-8171. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, where you get concrete results every time.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
We come back to play, and Bear Shore rolls to the right, and he is slung down by the shoulder pads by Connor Lair. Shore is about 6'3" or 4", big kid, and Connor threw him down with a little emphasis. We say hi to folks watching in Paducah, Nixa, Branson, now out in the left flat. The play is stopped for, well, a gain of maybe a foot.
It was a nice pass completion there to number 2.
Short pass play, and they get, I don't even know if they got a full yard out of that, but it's going to bring up 3rd down.
We're under 2 minutes, minute 47 left in the quarter.
Hard snap count. Shore will roll to the right. He looks, has a little pressure, throws it down the field. Got a guy, and the ball is incomplete. And a great breakup on that play, Jason Lopez, who didn't play last week. He made a heck of a play this week. They had a receiver who was turning out right around the 50-yard line, and he was open, and Lopez closed and broke that play up. That was terrific. Good job by Jason Lopez there. Now the kick, and it's a shank, and that ball is going to hit at midfield, and the Zizzers are going to get the ball back better than what they gave it up. And they'll start at their own 44-yard line. Ugh. About a 25-yard punt, maybe. Something like that. Yeah, 25, 26 yards. but that was off the side of the foot.
So the Zizzers will get it back with 1:23 to go here in the first quarter.
Defense for Camdenton's out on the field. And now the Zizzers come from the sideline. You may be able to kind of keep West Plains in check a little bit. I don't know if anyone's going to just flat out shut them down and stop them. But over the course of 4 quarters, that big offensive line wears people down. It will wear, I don't care who you're talking about. Here we go on first down. 1st and 10 from their own 44. Man in motion is Miller. And good, let's have another penalty flag. We've had enough of them so far. And that one thrown by the back judge. And it's, again, against West Plains. Delayed game. Didn't get the play off in time.
So 1st and 15.
And 5 penalties for 50 yards against West Plains so far. That's not good. That part is, I mean, you're on the sideline and you had a chance to call the play over there. But now it's 1st and 15. They'll hand it left. It's Miller, and he'll dive forward. Lost the football. It's going to be recovered by the Camdenton Lakers. It's a 39-yard line. He was diving forward, got hit from the front. And recovering the football for Camdenton was Evan Ferris, a defensive back. And West Plains turns the football over.
They only took about 5 seconds off the clock in the process.
So the Lakers get the game's first big break. Now they play on a 39-yard field. In the backfield, Shore tosses, throwback to the quarterback. He fumbled the football away, and it's incomplete. Bear Shore was peeking to see who was coming. Just as that ball got there, he should have caught that. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down and 9. That's really weird. We haven't even played 1 quarter, and both teams have already tried the throwback to the quarterback play. 2nd down and 9. Shore back to throw. Looks right. Looks left. Still looking. No pressure. Here comes the now the holding call will be made against Camdenton, and a big hit on a completion at the 35-yard line. Dagan Kinslow put a pop on the receiver. On the reception that time was Kyle Eichson, but we have a penalty flag down at the 43-yard line. Could for once this be against the team in the purple? That'd be great. Illegal use of hands. West Plains. Are you kidding me? Wow. There's another 10 yards. That's a 1st down, too. Well, let's see. It depends where it's marked from. So move it down to the 26, and that'll be a 1st down for Camdenton.
So how many penalties so far this quarter?
6 in the first quarter.
Wow.
For 70 yards. 60 yards, I'm sorry. We had a game last year. We had over 100 yards in penalties in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to see that anymore. All right, 3 men will rush. Shore, the quarterback, takes it 1st down from the 26 of West Plains. Rolls left, looks deep down the middle. That ball is high in the back line, incomplete. Heston Miller had as good a chance to catch it as the intended receiver did. On the back line that time for Camdenton, intended receiver was Cam Dernan. And it'll bring up now 2nd down. Second down and 10. Shore with 5 receivers. Here comes the blitz. They'll fake it, and now Shore is turned outside by Jesse Hudson, but he gets to the corner, and a hit is made on the far sideline, and the tackle made as Aiden Holt is over there to stop him. And that will be at the 22-yard line, so it's a gain of 4 and bring up 3rd down and 6.
We got 10 seconds left to go in the quarter.
And now quick snap, quarterback draw, and there's an illegal block in the backfield, and they didn't throw a flag there, but the quarterback is sacked back at the 25-yard line, so it turns out to be a loss, and it'll be 4th down and 9 as we've now played 1 quarter at Bob Shore Stadium. We come back for the 2nd quarter in 1 minute on Hot Country, KDY. West Plains ahead 7-0.
You know that West Plains Lock and Key is the place to call when you've locked yourself out of your car or lost your key. But they do so much more. If you need anything lock-related done to your home or business, West Plains Lock and Key is your expert source there, too. Give West Plains Lock and Key a call if you need locks rekeyed or changed. They can even help with safes, install keypad locks, and so much more. West Plains Lock and Key, where tradition meets technology. 256-8862. 256-8862.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
7-0 West Plains starting quarter number 2, and I was looking down here on the sideline. Bob Shore is a fixture, even though he's retired. His son is the head coach. His grandson's playing quarterback. He's here somewhere. I found him. He's down here on the north end of the field, looks like, or west end of the field, whichever. Here we go on 4th down. Camdenton goes for it. 4th down. The ball is at the 26. They have to get it to the 18-yard line. Throw underneath, incomplete. That's just a really bad pass. A little pressure put on that time by West Plains, too. Connor Lair was coming after the quarterback along with Jesse Hudson, and it's an incompletion, and West Plains will get the football back.
Coming up, thanks to more of our video streaming sponsors that we've got. Edgeler and Harper and Kubota. Dairy Queen and Taco Alejandro's. Main Street Boutique, also Burton Creek Rural Medical Clinic.
So West Plains will come from the sideline. What's the play clock at? We're 20 seconds?
Yep.
They've just completely turned off the old scoreboard down here to our right. But that brand new one to the left works very well. First down for West Plains. From their own 25-yard line. Here's the snap. They'll hand off running left. And some running run to the sideline. Hester Miller gets to the corner, 35-30, and he'll be out of bounds near the 45-yard line. We're going to mark him out to 43. 17-yard run, first down for West Plains. As the Zizzers were able to utilize their speed a little bit there. 5th first down for West Plains tonight. This time, Miller will be on the wing to the right. 1st and 10, their own 43-yard line. Back to throw it. Flare pass left side. Miller catches 45-50. Out of bounds. Another first down and a gain of 12. And that'll move the chains again as West Plains, a little quick pass out to the left side. First down and 10 for the Zizzers. They're going to mark that right at the Camdenton 45-yard line. We're going to do fine moving the football against Camdenton, but we've got to quit getting these penalties. Back to throw. Looking over the middle screen. Good pass. It's caught by Hafer. Turns it up 30-yard line. Down at the 27-yard line. Terrific play. 18-yard gain. No flags on the field. Watson Hafer with a really good athletic play that time. And another first down for West Plains, and the Zizzers, when their offense gets going like this, it's like they're playing downhill. And we're seeing here with this drive, no penalties. so they can be very effective against this defense. Play clock at 8. First down, 26 of Camdenton. For the Zizzers, back to throw, pressure on the outside, steps up. Megan Kinslow is going to be dropped for a loss of 5. The tackle made by Cale Bentley, a linebacker for the Laker defense. They guessed pass that time, they guessed right, and a loss of 5.
So it's 2nd and 15 with 10:45 to go here in the second quarter.
So now Lair will split wide right, Miller wide to the right side, Lair to the left. Quarterback draw, and Kinslow keeps his feet, keeps moving, 25-yard line across the 25, up near the 22. So we've got a good chunk of that back. That'll be a gain of, depends on where they mark it, 22-yard line, gain of 9. And that brings up third down and manageable, 3rd down and 6. This time, wide out to the right side for West Plains. And now, roll out to the right side. Throw over the middle. Ball is caught. What a terrific catch by Essen Miller at the 11-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Gain of 12 on the play, and Miller got hit. I mean, he got hit right as the ball got there.
He was able to hold on to it, didn't pop out. Always a good thing.
He brought that thing in and really clutched it to his chest. Thank you very much. Now, first down. West Plains can get another first down before the end zone. Lair runs to the left, breaks through a couple of tackles, keeps going inside the 5, near the 3-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 8 yards. And now, second down, it's going to be a gain of 9. And it's going to be second down and 1. And there's no need to get very fancy here. That big offensive line, it's much easier to run, block, and go straight ahead. Here's the snap, hand it off, and up the middle, and a touchdown. Connor Lair with the score from 3 yards out at 8:47 of the second. And West Plains adds to their lead, now 13-0. Well, that was a really good drive once they got the ball back. No penalties.
Yeah, that was a fantastic part. I'm a little upset we didn't get fireworks.
Well, we're probably not going to get any. And now the extra point try. Hayden Cook will hold. Braden Wall will kick. The snap good. Hold is down. The kick is up, and it looks right down the middle. And with 7 minutes, make that 8 minutes, and 47 seconds to go in the first half. West Plains now enjoys 14-0 lead here at Camdenton, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
Outpost Motorsports in downtown West Plains has side-by-sides in stock ready for your next adventure, your hunting trip, or to work around the farm. See the High Sun Sector 550, perfect for work or play. High Sun Sector comes standard with top windshield and winch. Stop by Outpost Motorsports next to the Civic Center and check out a full line of side-by-sides in stock now. Check them out online at outpostmotorsports.com.
The Dream Factory of South Central Missouri and Northern Arkansas are making dreams come true for critically and chronically ill children. Our local Dream Factory needs your help. If you would like to make a donation or know a child that is chronically ill in our area that we can help make their dream come true, please call 417-255-5615. This is a not-for-profit organization.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Ensuing kickoff is a short kick returned by the Lakers. Caught at 35, returned up to the 42-yard line. And Camdenton first down and 10. And as far as West Plains defense, you now have a 2-touchdown lead. So now let's see if they can keep the pressure on. They haven't put pressure on the quarterback consistently tonight, but when they have, especially in that last drive, they're able to upset the apple cart a little bit and make things pretty tough on Bear Shore and the Camdenton Lakers. And here they go, first down and 10. They're at their own 42-yard line, down by 2 scores. Back to throw, flare pass out to the flat, turned in by Jason Lopez. He spins away from the tackle. He's got some running room, 45-yard line, and down near the 49. Lopez nearly made a great play over here on the left flat, but he couldn't get both arms. He only had one on him, and he ended up picking up 8 yards, so it'll bring up second down and short. Spread set. Short again, now on the flat, and incomplete. Lopez came up that time and hit the intended receiver, Camdenton. And, you know, he legitimately could have got away with a little bit more of a hit than that had he really wanted to, because he pulled up. And with the penalties we've got so far, why take the chance? Third down now at about 3. 49-yard line of Camdenton. Lakers to throw with Shore. He is flushed out of the pocket to the sideline, hemmed in. And now he'll move back to the middle, flushed again. Gets away from the tackler. There's nobody there. It's going to be a first down and more, 45, 40-yard line. Missed tackle at the 35 and down to 32-yard line. 19-yard run as Bear Shore got flushed out of the pocket. Took off.
3 missed tackles.
There were some missed tackles. Now the officials are walking toward the sideline here.
Oh.
The illegal use of hands, obviously, against West Plains. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. Well, they tacked that onto the play, and now Matt Perkins is going to come out and tell the referee, you know what? This is getting ridiculous. Matt is pointing back to the previous play, I think, saying one of our guys got tackled, rushing the quarterback over on the sideline. Matt is getting his money's worth. But you better be careful, because the way they're throwing flags.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway.
Oh, yeah, Matt, I mean, he's acting out what happened. Yeah, I think it's time to...
Yeah, he took it right up to the edge and then brought it back. So now, with that, they're going to move the ball 10 more yards downfield.
I mean, they started the game off with an 8-point advantage, showing what kind of game we were going to get.
We should have known. So first down for Camdenton. Short back to throw. Looks right, looks left. Gets a block, takes it up the middle instead. Gets to the 15-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 3. So the clock running, 7:35. We played 1 minute and 12 seconds since West Plains scored last. Back to throw to the right side. The flag is down. Tackle made at the 14.
What did you do this time?
Well, there is a flag on the far side, so if you're taking bets, I know which way I'd go. Taking Green with the stop on that play. Really good play. Good tackle on the far sideline.
Okay, here comes the
illegal shift. Now, that can't possibly be against West Plains.
Okay.
So, hey, there's 5. So we'll take 5. Third penalty on Camdenton for 15 yards. 7 penalties on the Zizzers for 70 yards. Now, second down and about 12. Back to throw it. Short intercepted! Intercepted at the 30-yard line, and there goes Jason Lopez to the end zone. Touchdown.
Welcome back.
7:05 to go. And that makes it 20-0. No flags? No flags.
Looking for a flag.
No flags. Okay. Jason Lopez. I think officially that'll go down as a 75-yard return. Now, when did that flag come out? That came out. That was not out there after he went into the end zone.
They're waving it off? No. Hold on.
And by the way, we have at least 100 people here from West Plains watching the football game tonight.
So,
well, there's a sideline warning for Camdenton. It is a touchdown.
Okay.
Well, that was terrific. You can talk about good timing. I mean, perfect. Jason Lopez stepped in and took it all the way after missing last week's game, not feeling well. He feels pretty good right now. Here's the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. And now the Zizzers start to pull away. With 7:04 to go in the first half, they lead at Camdenton 21-0. Back in a minute on KDY.
We all love things that are free, like the free gift you receive when you open a free checking account, business or personal, at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. You can even score free gifts for your family and friends if you refer them and they open free checking accounts. Plus, earn a free gift for yourself each time your referrals open an account. Visit us in West Plains, Mountain View, or Willow Springs for more information and find out for yourself why customers leave as friends. West Plains Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Owning your home or farm is an American dream. Lyle's Abstract and Title help you accomplish that dream by having expanded services to make buying or selling real estate seamless. Closing services include electronic signatures, which limits the number of physical signatures needed.
This is Ashley Matajak at Wiles Title. Buying and selling real estate is an exciting time. Don't let the stress overwhelm you. Choose Wiles Title and let us take care of it for you. It's your choice. Choose Wiles Abstract and Title on the Square, downtown West Plains.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Jason Lopez with a 75-yard interception return. A flag is down on the ensuing kick. Ball goes out of bounds, so Camdenton will probably just take it and go from here. It'll be first down for the Camdenton Lakers, who trail at 21-0. I saw that I looked here on our live stream feed. Nate Powers said time for an interception. Wow. Fantastic. Now maybe time for another one. Who knows? But 21-0. They'll start this drive at their own 35-yard line. It's getting to the point where if Camdenton doesn't do something offensively here in the next 7 minutes, second half could be a complete runaway. Short to throw. Inside slant. Ball is caught. And now headed upfield, 45-yard line at the 49 before the tackle is made by Hudson. Jesse Hudson on the stop that time. That's a gain of 14 yards and a first down for the Lakers.
I was saying, it's not our board op, Nate. He's not out there.
No. First down and 10. 49 their own. And not everyone attuned to the snap count. Dead ball, illegal procedure against Camdenton. That's their fourth penalty for 20 yards.
They're catching up.
It's going to take a whole lot of them to catch up. 5 at a time. We've been getting them 10 at a time. 5 receivers. First and 15 from their own 44. Shore rolls out, pressure from behind, and the throw to the sideline is incomplete. Connor Lair was bearing down on the quarterback that time.
With 5 receivers, that leaves a lot of space.
It does, and but it also, 5 receivers doesn't leave a lot of blocking, so if you can pick the right spot, maybe you can get back there and hurry the throw. Second and 15. Shore looks over the middle, looks right, looks left. He's still looking. He throws it underneath. That ball is going to be caught? No, incomplete. Coverage on the play that time by Landon Casey. Good job defensively that time. That's really something. Shore had between 5 and 10 seconds to throw that football, and he couldn't find anybody open. So that's a pretty good testament to the coverage of West Plains.
Okay, 1-1 running off the field, and he made it.
Here it is, third down and 15. 7:44. Short gets away from one tackler. There's a hit from behind. Now he gets to the sideline, and it'll be tripped up and down well short of the first down across the 50. Aiden Holt was over there at linebacker to push him out of bounds along with Landon Casey. So we'll bring up fourth down now, and they still need at least 5. Maybe just a little less than 5 yards. On fourth down from the 46 of West Plains. Short again, all kinds of time, and he'll be wrapped up. He throws, and the ball is underthrown and incomplete.
Oh, so close there by number 18.
Yep, sure enough. Really good defensive play there. Taken Green was on the spot in that fourth down play. It's stopped, and West Plains will get it back on downs. And it looks like we'll get another timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. We'll take a 30-second break. 6:05 to play. First half. West Plains 21. Camdenton nothing. Back in 30 seconds on KD1.
Driving in the fall and winter months can be challenging. You never know what Mother Nature will bring each day. Make sure your tires have plenty of tread. Give Wilbanks Tire a chance to sell you a new set of tires. Once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Wilbanks Tire, 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Back with Jim Lambert here at Camdenton, where the game has been kind of sluggish for West Plains because of all the penalties. But man alive, when we've eliminated the penalties,
I mean, they've been taking the time right off the board. We're 6:05 left in the half. Up 21-0, first and 10.
Mark McCleary watching the broadcast from northeast Oklahoma. Over around Miami, maybe. Here's the snap on the ground, picked up. And here goes Sagan, 45-50, 45-40. Take it to the sideline, son, 35-30. And he'll be spun around and out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
There's a flag on it.
A flag comes down at the end of the play. And I think I know what happened, but I'm not sure enough to say. And we'll wait till we get the penalty call against West Plains here and see where this ends up. That was a great example of an athlete making a play out of nothing.
At Hike, he could have ended right there, and he went with it.
There's a 25-yard run. It will be a first down. And the foul is against West Plains, another 10-yard penalty.
Okay. I thought they were tossing another flag out of nowhere.
Well, don't be surprised if they do.
So it'll be first and 10, 5:54 left to go. West Plains is up 21-0. Bringing the play in.
Plenty of time on the play clock, 16 seconds to go. Now first and 10 for West Plains from the 37 of Camdenton. Back to throw, looking left, got a guy open deep. Down the left side, man is there, and it's incomplete. The ball was over the outside shoulder of the intended receiver, down about the 2-yard line, and that was a hard adjustment to make. Pretty decent coverage on the play, but it's incomplete and brings up a second down play. I think it was Watson Hafer that was the intended receiver. It was. He needed to be led a little bit more to the inside. Instead, now it's second down and 10. Hand it to Ware. Cuts it up the middle, and he's bottled up and goes nowhere. Just a wall there. Lots of two. So 2-yard loss for Connor, who's only carried the football tonight 6 times. One of those carries, though, went for 49 yards. Third down, 11. Let's see what Camdenton does rush-wise here. Let's see if they bring some linebackers. Nope. Quick screen to the right side. Caught by Hayden Cook, and a flag is down. Short gain on the play up to the 32. And Camdenton points toward West Plains. It's against them. That's an educated guess. Holding against West Plains. Good grief.
So what's our bill up to now?
Well, let's see. They're going to take the penalty, so there's another 10 yards. 90 yards here in the first half.
5:08 left to go in the first half. It'll be 3rd and 10.
Penalties have produced far more yardage for Camdenton than their offense has. So now it's 3rd down. The ball is at the Camdenton 46. Have to get it down to the 27. Spread set. Kenslow, running play. Hunter fell down. I kind of get the feeling that was going to be maybe a flea flicker where they toss it back to the quarterback and have him throw it, but not now. Loss on the play of 5 back to the 49 of West Plains. They haven't started the play clock yet. Single receiver back deep for Camdenton on this punt. 4 minutes to play and counting, second quarter. They're going to fake it. They throw it down the left side. Man, it's wide open and it's incomplete. Wow, that was a touchdown. That ball has been on target. Watson Hafer split out way wide to the left. No one near him. But the ball was overthrown, and now it's Camdenton football, first down from just the other side of the 50-yard line at the West Plains 49.
It's good to see West Plains experimenting with different styles, going to different people. You know, always helps when you get further into the season. Sometimes an injury starts to mount up. But so far, everyone seems to be healthy.
Thing is, we have, on the West Plains football team, you have so many legit weapons. Just have so many of them, so many good athletes, so many good players, and that play was wide open. And now, first down and 10 for Camdenton from the 49 of West Plains. Throw to the right sideline, high pass is caught, hemmed in, tackle made, gain of 4. Jason Lopez, another flag is thrown.
Oh, boy.
And I guarantee it's going to be on West Plains.
3:41 left to go in the half.
Matt Perkins about 5 yards out on the field. It's going to be a personal foul, more than likely. Nope. Illegal use of hands against West Plains. How many times have we had that call tonight? And that was after the play was over.
Yeah, that's the odd part about the whole thing.
That was way after the play was over. Sheesh. Evidently, you can't do anything.
Yeah, scoreboard's still 21-0, us.
So first down on the penalty. 1 for penalties. I think Camdenton might have 1 first down tonight.
So 1st and 10. And
3:41 to go in the half. West Plains on the sideline, and Coach Perkins wants explanation as to why that last flag was thrown. Matt is pointing out that the yin and yang thing, for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction, and then on the far side of the field he thinks that Camdenton's getting away with some stuff. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Bear Shore rolls left, throws underneath. That ball is incomplete. Tried to get it to the 27-yard line. Landon Casey was on the coverage that time. And it'll bring up second down and 10. The Lakers rolled the quarterback out and had him open, but the ball was a little bit low and outside there as Javari Stewart was the intended receiver. Quick huddle. Now, second down, quarterback draw up the middle, and the hit is made immediately. Really good play by Dagan Kinslow, who came up from the corner position and made the stop. Short gain, couple of yards. And now on third down and 7. Pressure from the backside. Throw across. The ball's caught by Stewart. Gets a block and tackle made at the 20, and that should be a first down. There was a big play that time that Camdenton ran to allow the receiver to get loose and get that extra yardage. That is normally a penalty, but not tonight. 18-yard pickup, and now here's a play incomplete. Shufflebond was the intended receiver on that. Second and 10 to go. The ball is at the 20-yard line. Quarterback draw. Short. Big hole up the middle. Gets across the 15. Down toward the 12-yard line. That'll be an 8-yard gain. And I know they like to throw the ball in the 5 wide and all that sort of thing, but... And now, a quick snap, and timeout's going to be called as Camdenton went to a package running one of their linemen in the backfield that time, trying to catch West Plains unprepared. Landon Thomas, a 6'2", 230-pound lineman, was back there to take the snap from center.
We've got over 500 people watching right now on the stream, maybe a little bit more.
Mike Lott just sent me a
very worded message.
Yes, and he is correct.
Thank you to Community First Banking Company, CarStar Global Collision Repair, also Ozark Cafe. We had their burger the other day in there. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Also McFarland Spine and Sport. Whenever I do something dumb, Matt fixes me. Well, I think I can fix something up that I'm no longer really capable of, and I hear a little pop. Pruitt's Pool and Spa, also Burton Creek Rural Medical Clinic for bringing the stream.
So when your mind makes a promise your body can't keep, go see Matt.
Oh, man. Matt. So many times. So many times.
They're down about a yard to go. See what the Lakers want to do here. They looks like they're lined up in a straight big power I to the right side. And there goes the big guy on the carry, and the flags are down as that play got started. Ball carrier was Landon Thomas, the lineman in the backfield, who looks like he could run a little bit. Illegal procedure on Camdenton. Well, there's their 5-yard penalty.
So it'll be 3rd and 6.
Two minutes, 29 seconds left in the first half. 21-0 West Plains. They're down and 6 to go. The ball is at the 17-yard line. The West Plains fans make a little noise on the far side of the field, and we've got, again, a very good crowd here from West Plains tonight. Same thing. The lineman lines up at the tail. They'll snap it to him. He'll try to pop it wide, and he gets strung out and stopped for a loss on the play.
I'm surprised they ran the same play again.
Why would you run? I mean, I know he can run for a big kid, but why would you try to do that?
2 times in a row, and you saw where he was going last time. They made the same setup once again.
We say it pretty much every ball game, but if you think you're going to make a living out of running wide on West Plains defense, probably not.
4 and 4. Oh, you going to call it on us?
That's 4th down. This is the 4th down play.
Oh, I guess we're 1 man short. There we go.
On 4th down and 4 from the 15, a flag is down again. And that, let's see if West Plains, it did. 5-yard penalty on the Zizzers, and that's the first down.
they jumped on the initial setup, and then they're bringing somebody in, and then they jumped again. So
for those scoring at home, that is the 11th penalty against West Plains in the first half.
We're going to try to be fast again on this.
Now they're going to go to that full house backfield, and the Lakers get enough people on the field to run it. First down from the 13-yard line. And the flag is down in the defensive backfield. They got the play off in time with 1:41 to play in the half. Illegal substitution, I think, is going to be the call. But it's going against West Plains. This is just past ridiculous. So it looks like they're going to line up the same way. Landon Thomas, big 71, lines up in the backfield now as he comes in with the play from the sideline. From the 5-yard line, it's first down and goal to go. There's a snap straight up the middle. Thomas pings it in there for a touchdown. Or was there a fumble on the play? The ball got loose. I haven't seen this, the touchdown signal on the far side of the field. Landon Thomas, 5-yard, 4-yard touchdown run. So it's going to be 21-6. Camdenton finally gets on the scoreboard. 1:35 to go in the half.
And the fireworks guys finally had something to do.
Yep. Here's the extra point try, trying to make it a 2-score game.
Oh, look, a flag.
And another flag is on the play. Sure enough.
Is he missing a shoe?
It would appear so.
Do we have 14 people? How many people do we have on the field?
Now we have 13 people out there.
How many do we have now?
We have 11 now, I think. All right, extra point try by Cam Durnan for the Camdenton Lakers. So it's a 2-yard penalty on West Plains. Half the distance to the goal, essentially, and Lakers will still try to kick it.
Down 20, down.
Here's the kick. It's up. It's good. 1:35 left. In the first half with the score, West Plains 21, Camdenton 7, back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Hi, this is Riley.
And I'm Reese.
Our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains have earned a reputation of standing behind the products we sell.
That's why we carry Land Pride rotary cutters.
Land Pride is heavy duty, packed with many features, and comes with a 5-year limited gearbox warranty.
So if you are looking for a performance cutter for farm grass maintenance, stop in Lynch Equipment in West Plains and see our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown.
Lynch Equipment, your Land Pride and Coyote dealer of the Ozarks.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
West Plains will have another chance to get on the board here before halftime. Story of the first half is
yellow flags.
If it weren't for penalties, we could be looking at a huge score right. We could be up by a 35-0 score right now. But unfortunately, the penalties have kept Camdenton in the game. They just got their first score of the night, 21-7. Minute 35. Let's see if West Plains can answer here. Little pooch kick down the middle. It'll be fumbled. It'll be fallen upon by Hayden Cook at the 28-yard line. So you got a lot of time. You got plenty of time to do something with this possession. I'm looking to see. West Plains has one timeout left. But the Crofton High School stops on a first down as they move the chains. So the ball will be at the 28-yard line of West Plains. Dagan Kinslow to throw it, pumps, pulls it down, circles outside, looks down the field, man over down the sideline, and it's incomplete. Now, they could have called an obstruction penalty there as Blair was going for the football at the 45-yard line of Camdenton, but no flag. He was impeding his progress to get toward and play the football. So we'll bring up second down. Second down and 10, their own 28-yard line. Dagan Kinslow takes a snap, raises up, throws it to the sideline. Ball is caught. I think Zizzer. Now that looked like he was well out of bounds when he got knocked down. No flag. And it'll be a pickup up to the 35-yard line. Gain of 6. It'll be third down and 4.
Got some scores coming in from around the area at halftime right now. Ava's leading Liberty 31-18.
It's not bad for Liberty considering neither of their top two quarterbacks are playing tonight. I'll hear all about that tomorrow. Second down and 4, back to throw it. Or third down and 4. Flush out the quarterback, Dagan. Tackle from behind, and a big loss on the play. Great play that time from behind. Connor Miller made the play. He's a 6'1", 185-pound linebacker, and I don't know if Dagan knew he was back there or not, but he got chased down from the back.
Got a minute 4 left on the clock.
And it's fourth down. Lakers take time to save some time. We'll take a minute timeout. You're listening to Zizzer Football on KDY.
West Plains Propane at the corner of Lincoln Avenue and Broadway is and surrounding area. Give us a call and we'll help you out. Call us at 417-256-3470 for a free estimate. West Plains Propane, making sure our customers are our warmest friends.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
It's fourth down.
They're going to go for it.
No way.
You think?
It would be the most insane thing to do to go for it here. So we're not going to kick. Aiden Simpson will kick the ball away. The ball is at the 30-yard line of West Plains, and the Zizzers have to punt it. We have a little over a minute 4 to go in the half. Kick it deep, play defense, go in at the half of the 2-touchdown lead. Hard snap count, they get it back. And here's the kick. A low end-over-end kick takes a high bounce, and it's going to be fumbled away and picked up by Camdenton. Wow.
There's down in there trying to...
Picked up by Camdenton at the 40-yard line, it looks like, of the Lakers. That was nearly a fatal mistake. Connor Lair was standing right back there by the receiver. The ball bounced, and he went to pick it up, and whoops.
So 54 seconds left to go here in the quarter, in the half. 21-7 West Plains.
Camdenton still has not proved that they can move the ball down the field on their own.
Thank you for specifying on their own.
On their own. They have not, without the aid of a ton of penalties, been able to move the football. They've had some positive plays, but nothing that would suggest a drive. Back to throw it. Short, back at the 30. Throws it hard over the middle. That ball's caught by Stewart. Turns it outside the 50-yard line. And that looks like a face mask to me. They stiff-armed. These are now another penalty out of bounds. Jason Lopez is going to get tagged for that one. Oh, another one. And another flag goes down. All right, let's see. We're going to have at least a personal foul. There's one. And that's against West Plains. And I guess that's going to be it. That's enough. So on top of the pass and run, well, that was worth 19 yards. And then we have a 15-yard penalty on top of that. That is just very poor discipline on the part of the Zizzers. First down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Inside counter play running left. There's some room. Tackle made by Hudson around the 24-yard line. 35 on the clock. 9-yard gain on the play. Lakers have all their timeouts, or they did have all their timeouts.
Yeah, just took another one.
All right, so I believe with that. Well, they did call a timeout at the end of one of West Plains' possessions, so they have one timeout left. Timeout on the field with 33 seconds to play in the half with the score West Plains 21, Camdenton 7 on Hot Country KUI.
You may not need an electrician every day, but when you do, choose SRS Electric in West Plains. Sean and his crew at SRS Electric will get the job done. They're dependable, reliable, and honest. Whether you need a new house wired, you need new light fixtures installed, or just simple repairs, remember SRS Electric. Find out why people recommend SRS Electric in West Plains. Find them on Facebook or call 274-0787.
Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Here at TLG Peterbilt, we offer an extensive lineup of all parts for all models of all trucks and trailers in the industry. Uptime all the time. The Larson Group Peterbilt online at tlgtrucks.com or find us on US 60 in Willow Springs.
First play back, Bear Shore with the carry to the left sideline. Trying to get out of bounds, stop the clock. 28 seconds left, and it is going to be enough for a first down. Bear Shore with a gain of 7 on that play. And back to throw again. From the 19, Shore. Flushed out, goes left, spins away, get him, got him. There we go. Aiden Holt, the linebacker, gets the sack back at the 31-yard line. Loss of 12.
14 seconds to go.
And a timeout is called. Lakers call timeout. 14 seconds left to go in the first half.
They're going to change the clock to 17. Yep, they lose the clock to 17 seconds.
14 first half penalties on West Plains for 127 yards.
You know, that's one of those records.
That's the ball game right there.
Yeah, that's a record you really don't want to break going into halftime. We saw a lot last year. This year, for the most part,
first 3 games haven't been bad at all.
Haven't been bad at all. I mean, we ran into this a little bit last year, and it got kind of.
And you say, well, some of these penalties aren't. Here's the deal: you can call a penalty on just about any play if you're looking for it, and that's fine as long as you're looking for it on both sides. They're only looking one direction. Back to throw it now. Second down the 31-yard line. Got to get it to the 9. Shore will be getting away from the tackle. 2 broken tackles. Connor Leo's not going to miss him. Back he goes to the 35-yard line. Well, Bear Shore got lucky with the first 2, but then here came number 40, and that was the end of that.
That's the half.
And that's the end of the first half. So halftime is here. And the Zizzers lead this game 21-7 here at Bob Shore Stadium in Camdenton. We'll take a timeout, and the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply halftime is up next on Hot Country KUI.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
HirschEquipment.com.
This is a game changer for anyone looking for equipment. That's because all of Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply's equipment inventory is now listed on one site. You can find tractors, lawn equipment, trailers, livestock equipment, pre-owned inventory, and more. In fact, you can go to the site and get a quote and get the value of your trade. Now, there's no reason to put it off. Get what you need today with the help of HirschEquipment.com.
Living with severe COPD can create many different challenges, like having to use supplemental oxygen or a ventilator. Ozarks Healthcare medical equipment uses ResMed Astral units that also include a connectivity module for ease of wireless access. Interested in how to qualify or currently using a ventilator or CPAP and want information about our services? Call us at 417-256-0900 or visit us at 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Ozarks Healthcare medical equipment, formerly Home.
We all love things that are free, like the free gift you receive when you open a free checking account, business or personal, at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. You can even score free gifts for your family and friends if you refer them and they open free checking accounts. Plus, earn a free gift for yourself each time your referrals open an account. Visit us in West Plains, Mountain View, or Willow Springs for more information and find out for yourself why customers leave as friends. West Plains Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Hey, bro, check this out. Whoa! I know, dude. It's this Pepsi Wild Cherry, man.
Here, hand me one. I gotta try it.
Oh, see, man. I told you. Here, last one for good measure.
Uh-oh.
Dude, that was Mr. Flanagan's mailbox.
Let's bail.
Okay.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry. Pepsi Wild Cherry will not actually blow things up, but will cause an explosion of flavor in your mouth. Now offering Pepsi multi-packs at participating locations.
Now's the time to get a deal on select Kubota tractors rated #1 in dependability and easy operation at Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment, your Kubota dealer. Right now, put 0 down and get 0 APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,400 at Edgeler and Harper. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Hi, this is John Edgeler. Remember, we are two names you can trust, Edgeler and Harper and Kubota, West Plains and Mountain Grove.
The sun is coming up in the Ozarks, and what better way to make your day than by eating at the famous Ozark Cafe. Ozark Cafe serves some of the best home cooking in the Ozarks. It's all there for you with a menu that includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with breakfast served anytime. New hours are 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays 6 a.m. to 3 p.m., closed on Sundays. Ozark Cafe at 662 Missouri Avenue in West Plains. Make your day at the Ozark Cafe.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Well, we come back to Bob Shore Stadium in Camdenton. The score at halftime, West Plains has a 21-7 lead, and we'll go over the highlights of the first half and the scoring in the first half. West Plains had the football on the initial drive of the night, and the first touchdown came at the 7:18 mark when Heston Miller went in on a 2-yard run to make it 7-0. And then in the second quarter, 3 touchdowns. West Plains scored the first 2. Connor Lair with a 3-yard run to make it 14-0. And then it was Jason Lopez on a 75-yard interception return to make it 21-0 West Plains. Landon Thomas scored on a 4-yard touchdown run for Camdenton with a 1:35 to go to make it 21-7 at the half. But the thing that kept coming up over and over and over again is that in spite of all the penalties, West Plains is still up by 2 touchdowns. But then you think about how the first half played out. What would this game look like if Jason Lopez hadn't intercepted that pass and returned it for a touchdown? You would look at a one-score game when it should not be that close a football game right now. Maybe it's just me. The way I'm looking at this, West Plains has, a lot more than Camdenton does. But the equalizer is the stinking penalties.
The penalties, they're going to be the story of the game. It's just the sheer amount of penalties so far in this first half.
Not even really that close, but the penalties. Speaking of penalties, 14 penalties in the first half for West Plains. 14 for 127 yards. That is just breathtaking. We had a few games last year, as Jim was alluding to, where we had a bad problem with penalties, but oh my gosh. I know we had one game that we were up there close to 200 yards. It may have been the Glendale game, but here tonight, 127 yards in penalties. Now, there's two different ways to look at this. You can look at it like the officials are just, and I hate it when people gripe about officiating because it's such a cop-out. But how can you not notice 14 penalties for West Plains and 5 against Camdenton for 25 yards?
And the 5 were offsides.
Yeah, they're minor penalties. They're just 5-yard penalties. West Plains had, let's see how many major penalties, 10 yards or further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 penalties of 10 yards or more.
Well, I've got scores from around the area.
Please,
take a look at those.
regale us with scores.
You were wondering about the Carthage and Webb City game.
Yes.
Number 5, Carthage taking on number 2, Webb City. At the half, it's Carthage 21, Webb City 7.
Wow.
Carthage Junior Luke Gull with a hat trick in the first quarter. Webb City with 2 turnovers in the first quarter.
Carthage is really legit, and it's been Webb City and everybody else for so many years. But boy, Carthage program is so strong. And Carl Junction's program is kind of the same way. That is, and of course, no one even wants to talk about Joplin. Joplin has taken off to a different stratosphere, and they're number, I think, 6 in the state in Class 6.
They are number 3 right now. Let's run through the scores. We got number 1 Lamar, 21, Nevada 0. We've got, of course, this game. Number 2 Fair Grove right now, 48, Forsyth 7. Number 3 Joplin, 24, Carl Junction 6. Marionville right now leading Central 36-0. Lebanon right now, who's ranked 7th in the state, is 38, Waynesville 0. Also at the half, Ava 31, Liberty 18, and Thayer is leading Salem 34-6.
Next week we'll be back at home next week. That'll be cool. We'll be going up against the Kickapoo Chiefs. Meanwhile, it's halftime, and we'll come back in just a bit and have more and the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply halftime update from Lobshore Stadium in Camdenton with a score of West Plains 21, Lakers 7. Back in a minute on KDY.
256-7628. Write it down. Program it in your phone. Just make sure you have it handy. That is the number to J&J Recovering and Towing. Make sure that is your first call when you break down or have an accident. They will answer the phone no matter what time, 24/7, and they will get there fast. J&J Recovering and Towing will take it to the destination of your choosing. So for fast, reliable towing, call J&J Recovering and Towing, 256-7628.
Don's Auto Service in West Plains has been serving our community for more than 40 years, specializing in doing things better, from selling tires to completing quality auto repair and auto service. If you need tire-related services, like an alignment or rotation, stop on in. We would be happy to help. Don's Auto Service is here for you.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet Buick GMC in West Plains. We buy cars, trucks, and SUVs. Used vehicles are worth top dollar right now, and we want to buy your car. Bring by your vehicle and title for an instant cash offer.
Find new roads at Taylor Grubauer Chevy Buick and GMC.
It's where to go and buy your car. Great service and best price by far. In West Plains Mo, it's where we are. Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet in West Plains.
Outpost Motorsports in downtown West Plains has side-by-sides in stock ready for your next adventure, your hunting trip, or to work around the farm. See the High Sun Sector 550, perfect for work or play. High Sun Sector comes standard with top windshield and winch. Stop by Outpost Motorsports next to the Civic Center and check out a full line of side-by-sides in stock now. Check them out online at outpostmotorsports.com.
If you're looking for a career with a well-established business that has been around since 1949, look no further. Stop in at Brown Furniture and Appliance in downtown West Plains. Brown Furniture and Appliance is looking for a full-time salesperson to join their team. Stop by Brown Furniture in downtown West Plains during regular business hours to learn more. Brown Furniture and Appliance in downtown West Plains, growing with the Ozarks since 1949.
When you think anything for the office, think Bureau. From furnishings for the whole office, janitorial supplies, pens, paper, supplies, and more, think Bureau. See Reed and the crew for anything you need for the office, and they will deliver as well. Bureau is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, just off the square on West Plains, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at thinkbureau.com. That's thinkbureau, BURO.com.
And there's a flag on the play.
Dr. Edwin Roeder of Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The team at Ozarks Healthcare sends best wishes to all Zizzer athletes for safe play and for exceptional sportsmanship. Ozarks Healthcare hopes you stay healthy, but if injuries happen, Dr. Roeder and the rest of his team are there to help you with your recovery. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, a proud supporter of Zizzer Athletics.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
We're back here at Camdenton, where at the half it's 21-7. West Plains on top of the Lakers, and we're looking forward to next week. Get back home to Zizzer Stadium, and we'll play the team that Camdenton beat in the season opener, 22-14, and that is the Kickapoo Chiefs, as the Ozark Conference race continues on. And the games that we were expecting to be good, close games tonight generally are, although this game, I've said it a few times in the first half, by all rights, this shouldn't be a close football game, at least in my mind.
It shouldn't be a game at all. The penalties certainly have played a part. Now, I do want to say, we appreciate all the refs in the area. We appreciate them taking the time and everything else on a Friday night to go out and do this job and whatnot. A lot of times it doesn't go set that way, but we do appreciate that. On the same right, I think some of them might need to make an appointment tomorrow to get some glasses.
I don't appreciate a 14-5 disparity. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I mean, really. And I'm not saying that some of the penalties were not legit, because I'm sure they were.
But we've also seen several penalties that should have been called. We've seen holding. We've seen a face mask. Yep. Where we thought, okay, they're going to call that one, and then it ends up being on us for something.
Right. And you know how I know that's right? Because Reed Grigsby is watching, and he told me it was. That's all the backup I need. I got Michael, I got Reed, we got other people who are watching our. And speaking of that,
well, see, they've got instant replay. They can rewind and go back.
That's true. That's true, and I've actually done that. Let's see what else we got going on here. I was going to see if we had it up.
We appreciate everyone who's been watching the live stream tonight. Of course, we'll be back at Zizzer Stadium next week. Of course, we always invite you to come out and watch the game live. But if you can't make it out for whatever reason, tune in right here on 102.5 KDY. You can listen on Alexa, or of course you can watch the live video stream as well. That laugh scares me a little bit, Harlan.
No, I had a chuckle. Somebody, who was it that wrote that? I'll have to go up here and find it again. But anyway,
Harlan is reading your comments.
I am.
If you want to do a shout out to somebody wherever you're watching from. We've had viewers from California, Arizona, Massachusetts, Florida, Illinois, Indiana, Atlanta. We appreciate all you guys, and guys, families, ladies, whatnot, watching the game. That's why we do it.
Yeah, well, maybe laugh. Greg Smith had posted. Where did he say it? Oh, good touchdown drive, ref.
They might get the MVP award tonight.
Don't know. Anyway, we got the second half, and it's time for an attitude adjustment. And what I was going to say was, if you're officiating a ball game like this, and you could literally call a penalty on just about any play. But if you're going to do that, if you're going to officiate like that, you've got to do it on both sides. If you're going to be just looking on one side, you got to look on the other side too, because it's going to be happening on both sides of the football. But that does not excuse some really dumb penalties that West Plains have got in the first half.
And we've seen Coach, we've seen Matt getting frustrated, coming out on the field, walking back off the field, coming back on the field. It's going to be definitely an interesting second half. What does this Zizzer team need to do in the second half?
Eliminate this dumb stuff. I mean, you can only to the extent that you control it. Now, if they're going to call picky, if they're going to throw picky flags on stuff, you can't do anything about that. You just got to play and hope that changes. But you can't give them a reason. You can't go out of your way to hit somebody in the back, hit them out of bounds, or do stuff like that, or hold. You can't give them reasons to throw, because they're going to throw enough as it is. So you got to clean that up, and I would certainly hope that's the main point of emphasis at halftime for Matt Perkins and his football team. Boys, we got to play cleaner than that, because you have to take care of that.
We've also seen several broken tackles, not wrapping up properly, completing the play throughout the first half.
Well, and there have been some plays. Really, Camdenton hasn't shown me much offensively. Their best play, for the most part, has been send 5 receivers out, open up the middle of the field, and let the quarterback run it. That's about all they've really done tonight. And so, I have to believe, as few times as they've thrown the football down the field, that West Plains defense is doing a really good job in the secondary of covering people. Otherwise, they'd be throwing it downfield instead of trying to run it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've seen him, the quarterback, pull back and wait some 15 seconds trying to find somebody open. We have about 3.5 minutes left at halftime.
All right, we'll take a pause here. They'll probably put a little more time on the clock. But thanks to everybody for dropping in some comments here on our Facebook page. This is very entertaining stuff. We'll see if it's as entertaining in the second half. Coming up in a few moments, this is the Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply halftime report. We come back with more from Camdenton next here on KDY.
Current Incorporated is searching for highly motivated individuals to join their growing company. They're looking to hire people for electrical, HVAC, and sales, and they're willing to train the right candidate even if you don't have experience in these fields. So if you're looking for a new career, contact Current Incorporated today. Current Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
Real fast service right to your door. Call 257-0504. 257-0504.
Bonnie's Outdoors at the Southern Hills Shopping Center in West Plains is your headquarters for the outdoors. Fall is going to be sneaking up on us, and you've got hunting season. You've got great fishing in the fall. Stock up on all the fishing tackle and get the game cameras that you need and the attractants that you need. And of course, there's new fall sports outdoor apparel arriving daily at Bonnie's Outdoors, Southern Hills Shopping Center, West Plains.
Bailey Chevy would love to serve your transportation needs. Whether you're a Eagle, Zizzer, Tiger, or wherever you call home, Bailey Chevy would love to serve your transportation needs. Come see us at Bailey Chevy, home of the Bailey Factor in beautiful downtown Willow Springs.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
Hi, this is Riley. And I'm Reese. Our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lynch Equipment in West Plains have earned a reputation of standing behind the products we sell. That's why we carry Land Pride rotary cutters. Land Pride is heavy duty, packed with many features, and comes with a 5-year limited gearbox warranty. So if you are looking for a performance cutter for farm grass maintenance, stop in Lynch Equipment in West Plains and see our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown.
Lynch Equipment, your Land Pride and Coyote dealer of the Ozarks.
The Dream Factory of South Central Missouri and Northern Arkansas are making dreams come true for critically and chronically ill children. Our local Dream Factory needs your help. If you would like to make a donation or know a child that is chronically ill in our area that we can help make their dream come true, please call 417-255-5615. This is a not-for-profit organization.
When you think anything for the office, think Bureau. From furnishings for the whole office, janitorial supplies, pens, paper, supplies, and more, think Bureau. See Reed and the crew for anything you need for the office, and they will deliver as well. Bureau is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5, just off the square on West Plains, and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week online at thinkbureau.com. That's thinkbureau, BURO.com.
West Plains Propane at the corner of Lincoln Avenue and Broadway is always ready to help you out. No one ever described an inviting home as cold and cozy, and West Plains Propane will make sure it never does. Wherever you are in West Plains and surrounding area, give us a call and we'll help you out. Call us at 417-256-3470 for a free estimate. West Plains Propane, making sure our customers are our warmest friends. Outpost Motorsports in downtown West Plains has side-by-sides in stock ready for your next adventure, your hunting trip, or to work around the farm. See the High Sun Sector 550, perfect for work or play. High Sun Sector comes standard with top windshield and winch. Stop by Outpost Motorsports next to the Civic Center and check out a full line of side-by-sides in stock now. Check them out online at outpostmotorsports.com.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Well, by now we'd be about ready to start the second half. We still have a couple of minutes on the board. Of all the other games going on in the conference tonight, that Glendale-Bolivar game was an interesting matchup going in. And Glendale, I think they're starting to open some eyes, and people are starting to see that, they're a problem in the Ozark Conference. The thing is, they're not our problem because the game with them got called off because of COVID. It's not going to be made up. And so we may have caught something of a break, although I'd like to think that whatever the case, if we were to play Glendale, if we'd be able to handle them. But, man alive, we ever had some of the wildest games ever against Glendale over the past few years.
I have nightmares from some of those games.
Holy cow.
The one last year, the open season went for forever.
It got done 2 minutes before 11 o'clock, and this one is not flying by as we're about around 8:30 or there, 8:43. So, yeah, this game is taking its own sweet time. We'll take a final timeout here in the Hirsch Feed and Power Supply halftime update, and we'll have the second half kickoff coming up in just a moment. Camdenton will get the football to start the second half, and we'll come back in 2 minutes on KDY.
256-7628. Write it down. Program it in your phone. Just make sure you have it handy. That is the number to J&J Recovering and Towing. Make sure that is your first call when you break down or have an accident. They will answer the phone no matter what time, 24/7, and they will get there fast. J&J Recovering and Towing will take it to the destination of your choosing. So for fast, reliable towing, call J&J Recovering and Towing, 256-7628.
You may not need an electrician every day, but when you do, choose SRS Electric in West Plains. Sean and his crew at SRS Electric will get the job done. They're dependable, reliable, and honest. Whether you need a new house wired, you need new light fixtures installed, or just simple repairs, remember SRS Electric. Find out why people recommend SRS Electric in West Plains. Find them on Facebook or call 274-0787.
Fall is upon us. Football games, deer season, cooler temperatures, and falling leaves. Get ready for fall with a trip to Brown Furniture and Appliance. Pick up an Ashley sectional, perfect to watch the game, starting at $9.29. And check out the upright freezers that are in stock. Have plenty of room when you harvest that trophy buck. 24-month interest-free financing with approved credit. Brown Furniture and Appliance, growing with the Ozarks since 1949. And don't forget fall decor.
Here we go with the second half kickoff, and it's fumbled by the Lakers at the 15 up to the 20-yard line. It's picked up on the bounce, and a flag is going to go down. Here we go again. A flag down at the 27-yard line of Camdenton. Could it even be possible that this first penalty of the second half is against the home team? I'm not going to take a very deep breath. Illegal block. Hey, you pointed the wrong way. That's against Camden. All right. 10-yard penalty. So that's where the Lakers will start, first down and 10. From the 18-yard line. Be great if we never saw another penalty the rest of the football game.
Not going to happen.
Either side. That'd be great.
It'd be great. It would. Clock would tick away.
But like you said, can we get 2 more plays without a penalty? First down and 10, Camdenton, their own 18-yard line. Bear Shore, the quarterback, throws to the right. That ball is caught, and the tackle is made immediately on the far sideline. And taken Green, I believe, was on the stop that time.
Yep, that's 2 plays.
Right on. Ball's at the 22, gain of 4, second and 6 for Camdenton. They're down 21-7. Shore back to throw it. He looks, pump fake. They tried to go long, and now going to tuck it away, run with it, and he gets to the 30, 35. Tackle made at the 39-yard line, and a gain on the play is 17 yards and a first down for Camdenton. He is hit. Yeah. That is their weapon. That is.
And the blockers are working so, I mean, they're giving them a place to run.
Back to throw it. Inside slant is caught, and there'll be a tackle made right at the line of scrimmage. And that time, making the tackle for West Plains was Hayden Bryant, 215-pound senior defensive back. And so no gain, and that'll bring up second down. Second down and 10 for the Lakers. Here comes a blitz. They're going to run an inside counter, missed tackle, cut it back upfield. And at the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. Could be a gain on that play of 7. Cam Durnan on the carry. So now third down and 3 to go.
Seconds of play clock.
Bear Shore stands back at his 40. They have to get the ball to the 49, the Camdenton 49-yard line for a first down. Let's see if they just run the plain old quarterback draw here. He is back to pass. He looks down the middle, has a man incomplete and tipped and nearly intercepted. Megan Kinslow hit one of the receivers. That ball is tipped away. Now a flag is down just beyond the line of scrimmage. Holding against Camdenton. Wow. The worm has turned here, but at least for now. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. Take that.
Zizzer fans across the way approve.
After having smelling salts applied, they are shocked to see what they have seen here. 2 10-yard penalties on Camdenton. Now the ball on third down is back at the 32-yard line of the Lakers. Roll out to the right. Shore steps up, has pressure, gets flushed out to the sideline. 2 missed tackles. And now up the right side, and that ball is thrown in incomplete. They tried to get it up to about the 46-yard line. Stewart, the intended receiver. But it's going to be now fourth down. And punt time for Camdenton.
4th and 17.
No penalties here on this change of possession here. You got to play smart, make sure that you just get the football back. And now they line up in short punt formation. Kick is away, end over end. Boy, that's going to bounce. It does, but it takes now a neutral roll. West Plains will get it at their own 27-yard line. First down and 10 to go. At the 27 for the West Plains Zizzers, who will get the football here for the first time in the second half after the Lakers had it for 2 minutes and 15 seconds to start this half.
But we had no penalties.
That's right, and they had 2.
Yes.
Now, officials are human.
They are.
And if, they may, at halftime, it's possible. They looked at each other and said, we called 14 penalties on them and 5 on Camden. Maybe they're not paying. Maybe they are paying better attention now, or closer attention. First and 10, West Plains, 28-yard line. They'll fake it, go left side. Dagan Kinslow. Dagan will be wrapped up and dropped. Loss of a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Give Camdenton some credit because when Dagan is faking the football, they're not buying that. They're just keying on him. So the clock continues to run as we approach the 9-minute mark, quarter number 3. 4 wide from the 28. So to the sideline, dropped, incomplete. Man, it was right in the hands of Connor Lair, and he dropped it. So now third down.
Right now, here we are. We're in the third quarter. 9 minutes left to go, 9-10. You got a 14-point lead. Try to manage the clock and run as much time off as you can, just so you don't give them that opportunity to come back.
I'm trying to find Heston Miller, and I cannot find him out there right now. Here we go. It's third down and 10 from the 28. Running play to the right, turn upfield, Connor Lair, 35, 40-yard line, tripped up, 43, first down, West Plains. And Connor saw just a crack. That's all he needed. Gain of 15 and a first down for the Zizzers. So that was needed. That was necessary. And on what is normally considered a passing down, West Plains went on the ground and picked it up. And when you've got an all-state player to hand it to, that's not ever a bad idea. Now it looks like Heston Miller's in the backfield. Nope. It's going to be a quarterback draw, cutting to the sideline. Dagan spun around. Was there a face mask there? Kind of looked like it. The 48, where the tackle was made short of the first down by about a yard. That time lining up in the backfield was Garrett Mahan for West Plains, instead of 27 instead of 23.
Clock's running down to 8:20.
So it's going to be second down and 1. Second and 1 for West Plains. They're going to hand it to Hayden Cook, drop for a loss. On the sweep play around the left end, he lost 3. And it'll bring up, we're going to say, a loss of 2. And now it's third down. Third down at about 3 to go. 7:38 in counting. Ball right in the middle of the field at the 48-yard line of Camdenton. Third and short. Handoff right up the middle. Connor Lair, first down to the 44-yard line of the Lakers, and that's a gain of 5. And a first down for the Zizzers.
It's just fun to watch them punch that hole.
It's fun to watch that. You know, when you have short yardage, man, no misdirection, no multiple shifts, no chicanery. Just hand it off and run it at them. And that makes it so much easier for your offensive linemen when you do that, when you're just going straight up and straight ahead. Gain of 5 for Connor, first down. Up the middle, and cutting to the sideline is Connor again, and he may be gone. Touchdown. 44-yard run for Connor Lair. Well, we quit messing around.
I wish we had some fireworks sound effects.
44-yard touchdown run for Connor Lair. That's 2 runs over 40 yards tonight for him.
No flags on the field, always a plus. So I think we're good.
So, here in the third, West Plains gets that touchdown back. Wall to kick, Cook to hold at the 10-yard line. Here's the snap, bad low, picked up by Hayden. Good job. Kick is up, and it's good. Oh, no, it said no. It's wide. Hayden Cook did a really good job of getting that ball up off the turf, got it up on the tee, but the kick was wide, and that's where we're at now with 7:05 to go in the half, third quarter, that is. 27-7. West Plains up by 20, and we're back in 1 minute on KDY.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
Kirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Hi, this is Mark. We have great news. Right now, the Bad Boy tractors are on the lot and priced right. Yes, you heard that right, Bad Boy tractors. Stop in and check out the compact tractors with low-rate financing available. They are built Bad Boy tough to carry the load. Hirsch knows tractors. See us today.
Kirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Kirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
And we come back, and the return around the right end goes nowhere. And I am here to tell you, if you're watching the video of this, back it up and look at the bottom of your screen as the play went right on the left end. One of the West Plains cover team just got literally tackled from behind. I'm not talking just a little bit. I mean, it was a tackle from behind, but no call. It doesn't matter. It's going to still be in the Camdenton end, first down in the 21-yard line. Now, if I could see that, you would think somebody else could.
6:57 here in the third quarter. Right now it is 27-7 West Plains leading.
Well, the Lakers are in a hole. They'll run it to the right. And a big hit in the backfield as they tried that little end-around play. And I think David Ginslow, he read it, came up, and just whacked the ball carrier that time. And we've got a Laker down on the field. And so that'll be a loss of 5 and bring up 2nd and 15. And they'll come out and tend to the injured player here. So we've got a timeout on the field with the score with 6 minutes, 44 seconds left in the third. West Plains up 27-7. Back in just a moment on KDY.
Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our West Plains Zizzers. Here at TLG Peterbilt, we offer an extensive lineup of all parts for all models of all trucks and trailers in the industry. Uptime all the time. The Larson Group Peterbilt online at tlgtrucks.com or find us on US 60 in Willow Springs.
Owning your home or farm is an American dream. Wiles Abstract and Title help you accomplish that dream by having expanded services to make buying or selling real estate seamless. Closing services include electronic signatures, which limits the number of physical signatures needed.
This is Ashley Matajak at Wiles Title. Buying and selling real estate is an exciting time. Don't let the stress overwhelm you. Choose Wiles Title and let us take care of it for you. It's your choice. Choose Wiles Abstract and Title on the Square, downtown West Plains.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
The injured player was Jackson Scott. He walked off under his own power. Now on second down, here's a long throw down the left side. Good coverage, incomplete. They tried to get the ball down the left side to Javari Stewart. Good coverage downfield. Landon Casey has been on several of these plays and has done a very, very good job coverage-wise in the secondary. He and, of course, Lopez had the 75-yard interception return for a touchdown. But that was another good play by Landon Casey, who's a two-sport player in the same season, on the soccer field and on the football field. It's third down and 15. Let's see if the Zizzers blitz. They do. Pressure on Bearshore, and down he goes.
I'm amazed he held on to that ball one-handed when he went down.
Aiden Holt had hold of him around the waist, pulled him down at the 10-yard line. So a loss of 4 on the play, and now it's fourth down, and perhaps the air is coming out of the Camdenton balloon a little bit here. But again, this is what is happening.
4th and 15. There's the kick.
Without penalties. Here's a kick away from the deep receiver, and it'll roll inside the 45, inside to the 43-yard line. So first down to West Plains, plays on a 57-yard field. Lakers couldn't move the ball after getting the kickoff after the touchdown. And so now they'll have West Plains Boy, and here's the time in the football game where you've got him down and you've got him backpedaling a little bit. You just socked him with a 44-yard touchdown run. You're up on him 27-7. Here's where you finish him off.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't do anything that makes them think that this thing's going to get better. Deep in the backfield. Dagan Kinslow in the 43. Quarterback will keep. Goes up the 45, 47-yard line. Boy, he is strong. Off the 50 to the 49-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain turned into a 7-yard gain. That was great. Dagan Kinslow is a big, strong lad. And he'll end up picking up 8 yards on the play.
It'll be second down with 2 to go with 5:27 left in the quarter. Right now, West Plains leading by 27-7.
Split out a receiver, wide out to the right. That's Dalton Cox. And now, in motion, Parker McGinley. Back to throw it. Screenplay. Over the middle. Parker has it. Cuts it straight upfield. 45-40. Down and it goes inside the 40. Near the 37-yard line. And the fans on the far side react to that very fine play. And it's going to be a gain of 10 and a first down for West Plains.
Great to feel the fans late in the drive from West Plains up here to Camdenton. There's, as we talked about on the way up here, there's not an easy way to get here.
There's one way
here to get here. So it's great to see them all come up here to enjoy the football game. Most of them will definitely be going back tonight as well because there's not a hotel room to be found in the area.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the snap on the short count. Kinslow goes to the 35, 30-yard line, tripped up. He's going to gain 10, and it's going to be very close to a first down.
I guess Three Dog Night is our competing entertainment this evening.
I was telling Jim, I don't know if all these people that are up here for the Three Dog Night show realize
there's only one dog left.
That 2 of the dogs are gone. Yeah. I think Corey Wells is all that's left. Danny Hutton and Chuck Negron, I don't think are with us anymore. We've got
being very critical of where the ball is at right now.
Well, I guess
they're going to measure it.
The official down on one knee, holding the top of the football as if
it might run away.
There's a hurricane or something that's going to move. That is a first down for West Plains. That is easily enough for the first down.
Nice first down there. It seems like I get the feeling almost, and I don't want to jinx it by saying it, that the flags are a little deeper in the pocket through this half.
Yep. I kind of get that same feeling myself. Well, gee, we've played what? We've played over 7 minutes, and we haven't got a penalty in this half. Knock on that.
Knock on whatever that is.
Well, if I'm an offensive lineman for West Plains, I'm liking this because it's just base blocking, straight ahead, run blocking. First down from the 28. Fake it, Kinslow. Over right tackle, breaks through, gets up near the 20-yard line. Got a good lead block that time. Leading him through the middle was Blake Reed, the 6'3", 311-pound offensive lineman for the Zizzers. He did a fine job right there. You know, we don't talk about the offensive line probably nearly as much as we should, but West Plains offensive linemen, if you play on the line, you're doing some great work right now. So now, second down, 2 yards to go. Kinslow back deep in the formation, and there's going to be an illegal shift on West Plains. Well, I had to say something about penalties. And that's going to be illegal procedure. Against the Zizzers, that'll be their 15th penalty of the football game of the first of the second half.
We'll own that one.
That one doesn't hurt quite as much with the circumstances as they are.
On the clock.
I get more texts during football games. It's amazing.
I feel like you're doing anything.
Yeah, I know. It must appear that way. Second down and 8.
Yeah, we got to jump.
And another flag.
I guess we're not going to get a big one. We're going to get a couple little ones.
Motion on the right end, it looked like.
His voice is going to be sore after this game.
And so now we've moved it back 10.
So it's going to be 2nd and 13. Basically negated that last run.
From the 31-yard line of Camdenton, Jalen James flips over to the left tackle. Heston Miller on the motion. Pass out to the flat. That ball is caught. And there'll be a very short pickup on the play. Back to the 28. Garrett Mahan on the reception. Gain of 3. So now it's 3rd down and 10. Dayton Kinslow comes back, lines his team up. Let's see where Connor Lair's going to line up. He's going to line up wide left. 3rd down and 10. Low snap, back to throw. On the sideline, it's caught by Leeser, breaks the tackle, 20-yard line, spins forward near the 17. That will be enough for a 1st down for West Plains. It's something. The athletic ability this football team possesses, and Josh Leeser is a great example of that. He is 6'6", 195. Hard snap count. Camdenton won't jump. That last play resulted in a 1st down. Back to throw. Over the middle, ball is dropped. Incomplete. For the intended receiver. And so that'll stop the clock now at the 1:48 mark. I was looking at the closed caption stuff on our stream.
Yeah.
We're not saying a lot of that stuff.
Oh, are we not?
No.
Oh.
Back to throw. Near sideline, caught by Hayden Cook. Driven out of bounds at the 12-yard line. So a gain on the play of about a little over 4 yards. So now it is 3rd down and about 6 from the 13-yard line. 3rd and 6 from the 13. Wide side of the field is the left side. Boy, they've got an opportunity there. No, draw play. Dayton Kinslow runs it across the 10, down to the 5, and inside that. And a late flag comes down after the tackle.
Which way do you think it's going to go?
It's a 9-yard gain. Well, you would think it'd almost have to be against Camdenton from the way the play played out. But we've seen this act before. That is a penalty against Camdenton. Helmet-to-helmet contact.
So half the distance, or?
Yep. Move it down to the 2-yard line. You know, they weren't very concerned about a helmet-to-helmet contact when we played.
Not at all.
That's called a good hit. You know? Not anymore. 1st and goal from the 2. Let's score a touchdown here. Fake it. And now Kinslow, wrapped up from behind, gets away from the defense, tries to get to the side, and he'll be dropped for a loss of 6. Back of the 8-yard line. Oh? No. Whistles are blowing. That play is dead. No reason to chase him downfield.
Getting some scores in from around the area right now. Right now in the 4th quarter, Carthage is leading Webb City 35-14.
Wow.
We got Joplin right now leading Carl Junction in the 3rd quarter 37-6. And right now in the 3rd quarter, Lebanon 45, Waynesville 8.
That Carthage Webb City game, Ricky Gervais would say, oh, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. The Carthage is really good. 2nd down, goal, 8-yard line. Timeout. West Plains will take time. 29 seconds left in the third with the score. Zizzers, 27. Camdenton, 7. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Driving in the fall and winter months can be challenging. You never know what Mother Nature will bring each day. Make sure your tires have plenty of tread. Give Wilbanks Tire a chance to sell you a new set of tires. Once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Wilbanks Tire, 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Next week is a home game, and that'll be at Zizzer Stadium as West Plains will play host to the Kickapoo Chiefs.
And he'll be back. We hope he'll be back. I'll be back at my box across the field.
Yep, we'll be waving back and forth as we play the Kickapoo Chiefs next week. So we hope to have a really big turnout for that football game, as West Plains will. If this plays out the way it looks, we'll be 4-0. 29 seconds to go, though. In the third quarter, on second down and goal from the 9, Dagan Kinslow takes the snap, runs left, follows his blocking, gets a really good block from Blake Reed, gets to the end zone for a touchdown. That was fantastic. Blake Reed led the way around the left end, and Kinslow just got on his hip, cut off of him, and scored the touchdown.
Head down and in.
He made a quick decision, and that touchdown comes with 23 seconds left in the third quarter. It's 33-7 West Plains. So a nice play there.
The third quarter, 23 seconds to go. Here comes the extra point.
Missed the last one. See if we can make this one. Last one, the snap was low. Snap, good. Hold down, kick is up. And it's perfect. So, with 23 seconds to go in the third quarter, 34-7 West Plains, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
Now's the time to get a deal on select Kubota tractors rated #1 in dependability and easy operation at Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment, your Kubota dealer. Right now, put 0 down and get 0 APR for 84 months, plus save up to $1,400 at Edgeler and Harper. Now through December 31st, see us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Hi, this is Charlene Smith. Remember, we are 2 names you can trust, Edgeler and Harper and Kubota, Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Hey, bro, check this out. Whoa! I know, dude. It's this Pepsi Wild Cherry, man.
Here, hand me one. I gotta try it.
See, I told you. Here. Last one for good measure.
Uh-oh.
Dude, that was Mr. Flanagan's mailbox.
Let's bail.
Okay.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Explosively cherry. Pepsi Wild Cherry will not actually blow things up, but will cause an explosion of flavor in your mouth. Now offering Pepsi multi-packs at participating locations.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Here's the ensuing kick taken by the Lakers at the 10. Big hole, estimate goal the distance. Kicker back defensive 50, runs by him at the 35-30, 25, and out of bounds at the 17-yard line of West Plains. Wow. Boy, that was a huge hole opened up then and on the return.
Second time tonight we've seen a huge hole open up for Camdenton.
On the return that time for the Camdenton Lakers, that was Kyle Eidson. He's a sophomore. That's a heck of a run. 34-7, though, is the score. West Plains is comfortably in front. And now the Laker offense comes out to try and answer that Dagan Kinslow touchdown run. And now West Plains has to call timeout. We have 13 players on the field.
Again?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 13, which is too many. So timeout called by West Plains. If you're just tuning in, wondering what's going on here, in the first half. It was 21-7 at halftime for West Plains, and penalties. And more penalties. And then some more penalties. West Plains had 14 penalties in the first half. And in spite of that, still were up by 2 touchdowns at the break. They've scored 2 more times here in the third quarter. Connor Lair, a 44-yard run, Dagan Kinslow, a 10-yard run in that. That's where we're at, 34-7.
11 seconds left in the third quarter.
So here we go after the kickoff return at the 18-yard line of West Plains. Bear short with the snap. Throws near sideline. Stewart with a catch. And he'll be pushed down inside the 5 near the 3-yard line. That should be enough for a first down and a gain about 15 yards.
Looks like they're having some problems with the scoreboard tonight. Right now it's out.
Well, the old scoreboard doesn't work anymore, evidently. It's not hooked up. 5 seconds left on the clock. Start the clock. And now here's a running play left short. Keeps it. Quarterback gets down near inside the goal line. He's going to be down at the 1, and that'll be the end of the quarter. So we go to the fourth with Camdenton with the football on the West Plains 1. And West Plains is on top in this game, 34-7. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
Don's Auto Service in West Plains has been serving our community for more than 40 years, specializing in doing things better, from selling tires to completing quality auto repair and auto service. Speaking of services, Don's Auto Service can provide a wide range of auto services and auto repair, including air conditioning performance checks and service, batteries, belts, brakes, alignments, engine analysis and service, oil changes, shocks and struts, scheduled maintenance, tune-ups, wheel balancing, and more. Don's Auto Service is here for you.
There's a flag on the play.
Dr. Edwin Roeder of Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The team at Ozarks Healthcare sends best wishes to all Zizzer athletes for safe play and for exceptional sportsmanship. Ozarks Healthcare hopes you stay healthy, but if injuries happen, Dr. Roeder and the rest of his team are there to help you with your recovery. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, a proud supporter of Zizzer Athletics.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
Fourth quarter to go. As we get ready for that, it'll be West Plains on defense down at their 1-yard line, trying to keep Camdenton out of the end zone for the second time tonight. The Lakers got on the board 1 time in the first half, and here they come. Hustling out, and West Plains defense is ready to go.
So it's the fourth quarter now. It's 2nd and goal.
Full house backfield. Offset to the right. Bear short. Keeps, runs left. Dives in. Did he get in? Touchdown. 34-13. Bear short with the touchdown run. So 34-13. Well, they gave that. Thomas ran the ball in. They gave Thomas the football again, and he took it in for the second time tonight. Extra point try now. The hold down, the kick is up. Kick is good. 4 seconds into the fourth quarter, West Plains on top, 34-14, and we're back in a minute on KDY.
Hi, this is Taylor Gruball with Taylor Gruball Chevrolet Buick GMC in West Plains. We have a new goal we're trying to reach before the end of September, so we have our rock bottom prices in all the vehicle windows. The best price just got better. These vehicles will not last, so stop by today. Do not delay to get great buys from nice guys.
Find new roads today.
It's where to go and buy your car. Great service and best price by far. In West Plains Mo, it's where we are. Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet in West Plains.
If you or a family member has trouble with mobility, Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment can help. They now sell and install stair lifts in homes. It is vital for you and your family to be safe and comfortable, which is why they install a premium stair lift that has been specifically designed with your comfort and needs in mind. This is just another comfort value for you from Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, formerly Home, at 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Welcome home.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Here's the ensuing kick. West Plains will fall on the football. Hayden Cook will fall on it at the 19-yard line. And it's first down for West Plains. And that's the main thing. Don't worry about a return there. You're up by 20 points. Just fall on it. Don't turn it over. And go from there. They're going to mark it at the 18-yard. How do you lose a yard? They moved it back to the 18. So, West Plains still front-line offense. Jalen James leads them out there. Let's see what West Plains wants to do here. No running backs. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Man in motion, Heston Miller. Takes a snap, take it to him up the middle. Dagan Kinslow, nothing. In fact, he lost a yard. That door was closed. Out. When the quarterback's the only guy back there and there's a running play, it kind of eliminates a lot of possibilities. And Camdenton has generally done, there's been some plays where Dagan got loose, but they've really keyed on him tonight and done a halfway decent job. Loss of a yard, second down and 11. Back to throw it now. Kinslow, he looks, he throws it deep down the right side. Got a guy, Heston Miller, just slipped away, incomplete. Very good coverage downfield. Heston Miller, the intended receiver on the coverage that time, was Rogers.
Going to be 3rd and 10.
We haven't really seen West Plains try to air the ball out or really throw it deep downfield tonight. Reese Waters was the defender on that last play. Really good play on his part. Back to throw it. Kinslow with a big rush. Has a guy open underneath. Ball is fumbled, incomplete, and I am being a cold funk on the sideline. Heston Miller just got lit plumb up by Cam Dernan.
What was impressive is he caught it with one hand.
Wow, but that was a hit. So the incompletion makes it, well, they're going to move it back to the 18-yard line, and it'll bring up now 4th down. That was as hard a hit as I think we've seen in the first 4 weeks of the season. On 4th down, here's the snap. Aiden will kick it away. High floater hits at the 43-yard line of West Plains. It'll go dead at the 46, so not much of a kick distance-wise. 28 yards, and that's it. Clock still at 10:59.
West Plains still leading right now, 34-14.
And speaking of football, tomorrow the Missouri Tigers will play Southeast Missouri on Q94.
Yep. Pre-game show gets underway at 9 a.m.
Yeah, it's really early.
Well, they got a 2-hour pre-game show before we get into the action.
Right. First down and 10. Roll out to the right by Shore. He's cut off, goes around the right end. Now reverses field, turns it upfield in the middle, hit, and the ball came out, and Camdenton covered it. There'll be a gain on the play of about 3. Good job containing that time. 2 different times on that play. Bear Shore tried to go wide. Tried to go wide right, cut off. Goes back to the left, looked like that was going to open. Nope. Turned it up the middle and eventually fumbled the ball. Second down and 8 from the 44-yard line of West Plains. Bear Shore looks left, throws the ball wide, incomplete. And it's just as well, because there would have been a similar hit to the one we saw just a little while ago, possibly, as Tegan Green had that receiver lined up. Now it's third down and 8. from the 44. Roll out pass to the flat. Boy, he's wide open. Catch is made down near the 33. That's the first down for the Camdenton Lakers. Gain on the play of 11. Cardinals are beating San Diego 4-0, top of the 7th. Question will be, did the Cardinals step forward or did everyone else just take a step back? Here's a handoff on the counter play at the middle. Another big hole, and West Plains just kind of settles back. And tackle is finally made at the 20-yard line. Good run by Blake Ford, 165-pound sophomore. And I'll move it down to the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Shroy out to the flat. And the catch is made by Jawari Stewart, and he'll get a few yards, not much, but a few. And that stops the clock at the 16-yard line. 9:50 to play. Three receivers left. Two to the right. Quarterback draw right up the middle. And a good play by Tristan Clark, who came up and tripped up the quarterback as he fell forward. He ended up picking a few yards up, but that'll bring up 3rd down at about 2. 5 receivers again. Back to throw to the sideline. And the ball is caught. That's going to be a 1st down as the receiver knocked out of bounds. Jawari Stewart. So that's going to be a gain of 7. And a 1st down.
9:22 left here in the 4th quarter.
West Plains subs out 4 players on the defensive side as Camdenton goes to that big package in the backfield. Landon Thomas, big kid, takes the snap up the middle, hit, pulls forward, flag is down. That'll be a face mask. So it'll be a short penalty, and it'll remain 1st down. And the referee walks out of the way. Personal foul. Pulling the face mask against West Plains. That'll be about a 1-yard penalty. But another penalty. Again, if you're scoring at home, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 penalties on the Zizzer. Quarterback draw up the middle. Thomas jumps in. Oh, he got it in. He was held up. Oh, now they call it late touchdown. Landon Thomas with a touchdown from 1 yard out. So it's 34-20.
Do you go for the 2-point now? West Plains missed the one earlier. You're still down 14.
Down, you're down 14. Well, they're going to go for 1. And the hold is down. The kick is up. Very high, very long, and very good. 9:10 to go in the ball game with the score of West Plains 34 and Camden 21. And we're back in a minute on KDY.
The sun is coming up in the Ozarks, and what better way to make your day than by eating at the famous Ozark Cafe. Ozark Cafe serves some of the best home cooking in the Ozarks. It's all there for you with a menu that includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with breakfast served anytime. New hours are 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays 6 a.m. to 3 p.m., closed on Sundays. Ozark Cafe at 662 Missouri Avenue in West Plains. Make your day at the Ozark Cafe.
Hi, this is Riley.
And I'm Reese.
Our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lunch Equipment in West Plains have earned a reputation of standing behind the products we sell.
That's why we carry Land Pride rotary cutters.
Land Pride is heavy duty, packed with many features, and comes with a 5-year limited gearbox warranty.
So if you are looking for a performance cutter for farm grass maintenance, stop in Lynch Equipment in West Plains and see our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown.
Lynch Equipment, your Land Pride and Coyote dealer of the Ozarks.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
Here's ensuing kick. Hayden fifth on the return, 21-yard line, and that's where West Plains will start this drive. And now with the lead at 13 points, there is still over 9 minutes to go in the football game. Might be time to go back to work here and start moving it on the ground, keep the clock moving. We've seen that West Plains can definitely move the football on the ground, but your all-state running back is split out wide to the left here. So that means you would think Kinslow would run it, right? Snap. There's Kinslow running the ball right up the middle. He breaks the tackle, 30, 35-yard line, 40-yard line. He may go all the way down the field, 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown.
Anything on the field?
79 yards. Well, that helped. A 79-yard touchdown, one-play drive.
About 15 seconds off the clock.
Yep. So Kinslow with a long touchdown run. Now the extra point try. That makes it 40-21. The snap is good. The hold is down, and a flag is on the field. The illegal procedure, that'll be on West Plains.
I thought the refs were trying to ice our kicker.
18 penalties.
Kinslow came back out on the field.
Oh, he's going to kick this. He was warming up before the game, and he was booting it from 35 easy. Here's the snap, hold down, kick is up, and it looks good. And it is no good. Just wide to the right. So with 8:50 to play, it's 40-21. West Plains on top. Back in a minute on KDY.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
And there's a flag on the play.
Dr. Edwin Roeder of Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The team at Ozarks Healthcare sends best wishes to all Zizzer athletes for safe play and for exceptional sportsmanship. Ozarks Healthcare hopes you stay healthy, but if injuries happen, Dr. Roeder and the rest of his team are there to help you with your recovery. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, a proud supporter of Zizzer Athletics.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
With Jim Lambert providing the video and some commentary for us tonight, I'm Harlan Hutchinson. We're at Shore Stadium in Camdenton. Here's a kickoff, and a good kick will sail down to the 5-yard line, taken there on the fly, and here comes the return at the 10, the 15, 20-yard line, tries to go wide left, and that's just about as far as that's going to go. Very good coverage again by West Plains, downfield that time. And so first down for Camdenton.
I like starting there better than that big hole opening up and then starting down here.
That was rather frightening when that happened, and it turned out to be a big break for the Lakers, but West Plains has been doing the majority of the scoring here tonight. On the tackle that time, Dylan Brigman on special teams for West Plains. And here we go on first down. Back is Bear Short. Rolling right guy had a shirt tail. Can't hold on. Now it's passed down the field and the sideline. And a diving catch. What a play. Great play on a comeback pattern that time. The reception that time by Scheinbleim, who was way down the field but saw the quarterback was in trouble and came back for it. And so that will move the chains upfield, and it'll be 1st and 10 to go. Back to throw it. Shore throws to the sideline. The ball is caught, and a missed tackle. And now up the side and out of bounds as Connor Lair pumped him out. Casey Lopez had ideas of another interception, but didn't quite time that one, or he just didn't quite have the time to get to it. And the ball goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line of West Plains. So a nice pickup. And now it's 1st and 10. Here's a short screen, a slant screen inside. West Plains had that covered from the outset as the tackle was made there. Good job that time. West Plains read that play really well, and you could see the players up front as they hesitated there. On the tackle that time was Ethan Kessler, a 230-pound sophomore. Now back to throw it. Short to the sideline and complete, and an immediate hit. Landon Casey came up. No, that was Jesse Hudson that came up and made the stop on the receiver, Reese Waters. And there'll be a gain on the play of about 3, maybe 4 yards.
They've gone to the same spot 3 times.
Clock stopped as that play went out of bounds. 3rd down. And now West Plains and the Lakers will hold up, and they'll get a play call from the sideline. How much time? A lot of time on the play. 20 seconds. Here comes the rush, and they'll flush him out. He'll go left, and Shore throws it on the run against his body, and a diving attempt is incomplete at the 30-yard line of West Plains. And now it's going to be 4th down. Only rushing 3 guys, so you're not going to get, in most cases, a whole lot of pressure. But that time they gave him enough pressure that he was able, or had to move out of the pocket. And I'll tell you, if you're right-handed and you're rolling to your left and you're trying to throw across your body, that is really tough to do. Tough to do accurately. Now it's 4th down and 6. From the 43, roll out. The quarterback gets flushed out. Pressure coming from Hafer, and he gets him at Saxton for a big loss on the play. And that'll be a loss of 10 yards. Terrific play that time, and great pressure provided by Watson Hafer, who came up, got after the quarterback, and when he got hold of him, he didn't let him go. Down he went. So a turnover on downs. 1st down for West Plains from the 48-yard line.
7:21 left here in the 4th quarter. West Plains leads right now 40-21.
Let's take a timeout on the field, and the score, as Jim just told you, and we're back in 1 minute on KDY.
Outpost Motorsports in downtown West Plains has side-by-sides in stock ready for your next adventure, your hunting trip, or to work around the farm. See the High Sun Sector 550, perfect for work or play. High Sun Sector comes standard with top windshield and winch. Stop by Outpost Motorsports next to the Civic Center and check out a full line of side-by-sides in stock now. Check them out online at outpostmotorsports.com.
This testimonial with Mother Nature is brought to you by Butler Heating and Air of West Plains.
With fall here, I will make each day's weather in the Ozarks difficult to forecast. Cold in the morning, blistering in the afternoon. The HVAC servicemen can't keep up, unless, of course, they use BHA.
Butler Heating and Air keeps you comfortable no matter what Mother Nature brings. Call 256-7984 to learn more.
Great. Just great.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
Hand off to Connor Lair on the 1st down play after the change of possession from the 48 down to about the 44-yard line, gain of 4, and that gets the clock moving again.
The scoreboard went off again on us.
It's showing the time, but it's not showing anything else. And for those that can't see it, the score is 40-21. West Plains on top with the ball. Second down and 6. Running play to the right with blockers. Oh, Connor Rakes. There you go. Sweaty. 15-10, 5 touchdown. We talk about a blast of speed. Wow.
He had his blockers in front of him, and then he went through his own blocker.
Ran right by it. That's a 45-yard touchdown run. A 45-yard score. And that happens with 6:36 to play. So that took no time at all.
Coming up next week here on Hot Country KDY, Harlan, we're going to have some giveaways going on with Silver Dollar City.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about that coming up here in just a bit.
That's one of the more popular things that we do on air. All right, extra point try. Braden Wall. Oh, that has got to be a personal foul. Then kick him out of the ball game. Kick him out of the dang game. Hayden Cook was holding that extra point, and he just got speared from behind. Who did that?
43.
Jaden Parkman just steamrolled him. He ought to be kicked out for that. That's just a horrible, dirty play. Just a horrible play. They'll mark it off on the extra point or on the ensuing kickoff. Did you see what I saw?
I did not.
Okay. Rewind that one at home and look at it. That was terrible. His rear end ought to be kicked out. There's no doubt about it. That was a cheap play, and it was a dangerous play. So we'll take a timeout. In a minute, we'll come back with the kickoff. West Plains is up on top in this game, and we'll come back in just a moment on KDY.
School is back in session and things are real hectic. Trying to get in the groove of the new routine. School, sports practice, and games, not to mention work and everything else you are trying to do. Let Zizzer Coin Laundry help take a load off. Drop off all your laundry, and they will wash, dry, fold, even press if needed. Zizzer Coin Laundry will do everything, but put it away. Zizzer Coin Laundry on Porter Wagner Boulevard next to R&R Tire Express in West Plains.
Hi, this is Riley.
And I'm Reese.
Our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown, at Lunch Equipment in West Plains have earned a reputation of standing behind the products we sell.
That's why we carry Land Pride rotary cutters.
Land Pride is heavy duty, packed with many features, and comes with a 5-year limited gearbox warranty.
So if you are looking for a performance cutter for farm grass maintenance, stop in Lynch Equipment in West Plains and see our parents, Scott and Crystal Brown.
Lynch Equipment, your Land Pride and Coyote dealer of the Ozarks.
Now it's more Zizzer football excitement on Hot Country KDY.
High pitch kick after the touchdown, and the Lakers will return not far to the 25-yard line. I was having Jim look at that on a replay up here in the booth. I want to get his opinion on that, see if he saw that the same way that I did. Anyway, it'll be first down for Camdenton. 25-yard line is their own. Now watch coming from the upper side. Watch this.
Oh, yeah, he just blatantly went after the holder.
And speared him.
And then kneed him on the way over. That's classless.
Man, that's worse than class. That's just pitiful. So they're moving the football back after a penalty to the 14-yard line. So it's first down for the Lakers. They trail it 47-21. Back to throw it. Shore rolls left, throws it high. Ball is caught. And the tackle is made over there after a gain of 1 yard. That's the kind of play that will make your football team pay attention and look for opportunities to inflict a little on the other team, even though you're up. That was just a horrible play. Dirty play. Rollout pass, Shore looks right, throws to the sideline high and incomplete. Landon Casey was on coverage at the 25 with 6:16 to play. So this game we were expecting this to be a long game. We're at 9:46.
About on schedule.
About where you would have thought it would be in this kind of football game. And now on third down, Shore to throw to the far sideline, high pass incomplete. And again, Landon Casey was the defender on the play. So 6:11 to play. And it's fourth down, and the Lakers will certainly punt the football here.
So coming up next week on Hot Country KDY, we're going to be giving away Silver Dollar City tickets actually on Ozark Radio News with a game we're playing called Where's Cowboy Rick?
They're going to go for it and roll out to the right by Shore. He stops. He's going to look to throw it. He does. Deep down throw. A wobbler is tipped and incomplete. And it'll be West Plains ball, first down and 10 from the 16 of Camdenton. It's called what?
Where's Cowboy Rick?
Where's Cowboy? So instead of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, we play Where in the World is...
Where in Silver Dollar City is Cowboy Rick.
Ah, okay.
And every day we'll have a pair of tickets to Silver Dollar City to give away.
Are we doing this on air or online?
Online, OzarkRadioNews.com.
All right, so, and we'll be at Silver Dollar City next Saturday.
Yes.
And so we'll be hanging out with Cowboy Rick, Arkansas Bev,
the whole crew.
Dennis will be down there, I'm sure. And Buck Taylor from Gunsmoke, he'll be there too. So we've got to speak with Buck, I think, last 3 years that we've gone down there.
Yep, it's the Harvest Festival and their pumpkin nights there. It's a blast.
Kinslow will hand off to Miller running right, and he can't break the tackle. He'll be stood up and finally tackled as he got near the 10-yard line. Me knowing Newly from Gunsmoke, Buck Taylor gives me some real good street cred with my dad. He still loves to watch Gunsmoke. Gain of 3, second down and 7. A lot of time on the clock, play clock that is. And Dagan Kinslow is in no hurry. Nor should he be. 47-21 West Plains, 5:20 to play. Here's the snap, handoff. Miller again runs left, finds a gap, gets down to the 5, and that should be very close to a first down. Doesn't look like it's quite enough for a first down, but that's sort of beside the point at this point.
And next Saturday, a week from Saturday, while you're at Silver Dollar City, I'll be in Mountain View for Pioneer Days, and we'll be doing a live video stream of their parade.
Here's a handoff to the right. Connor Ware sweeps the corner, gets to the corner, dives in, and that is a touchdown for the West Plains Zizzers, and that makes it 53-21.
I'm really interested to see what's going to happen with this extra point here after what happened last time.
Right. This is almost one of those deals where you're tempted to tell whoever's on the end, let him come. And then you have a guard pull and meet him. So, extra point try. 4:36 left. 53-21. Here's Hayden Cook. Takes the snap, puts it down, and the kick is up. And it is no good. So, with 4:36 to play, West Plains 53, Camdenton 21. We're back in a minute on KDY.
And there's a flag on the play.
Dr. Edwin Roeder of Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is proud to be the Zizzer team physician. The team at Ozarks Healthcare sends best wishes to all Zizzer athletes for safe play and for exceptional sportsmanship. Ozarks Healthcare hopes you stay healthy, but if injuries happen, Dr. Roeder and the rest of his team are there to help you with your recovery. Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine, a proud supporter of Zizzer Athletics.
It's time to get comfy for fall. Hi, this is Anna, and right now we have Ashley reclining sofas starting at $5.99. 3-piece sectionals with Chase loungers starting at $11.99. Our showroom is packed with new shipments of sofas, love seats, recliners, lift chairs, and more. Stop in and see us today or go online at hawkinshomeandlawn.com.
Hawkins Home and Lawn. Best brands, best service since 67.
The Zizzers play here on today's Hot New Country KDY.
Just kick it hard. 4:36 to go. And West Plains is up huge, 53-21. Imagine what the score in this football game would be if we had just like a normal amount of penalties, 5-6 penalties. Instead, we have 18 and still up by 33. Here's the ensuing kick, or 32. Here's a bobble, and to the corner, trying to find the sideline, and the tackle is made at the 25. So West Plains still enjoys a 32-point lead. We have 4 minutes, 27 seconds left. It may be about time for all the clean uniforms to get into the football game, although West Plains will send back out. Looks like they're starting defense. Let's see what the Lakers are going to do. They're going to bring it. Well, there's Bear Shore, so their first line is out there with 4:27 left. From the 25, they'll run the inside counter, and West Plains will stop that. They'll nip that in the bud, and there'll be a loss on the play of 3. Getting up slow is Aiden Holt. He may have got a little bit dinged, and there's a reason where I'm always like, man, we're up by 32 points. Get your starters out. Holt hustles off in the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Near sideline, high pass is caught and out of bounds. Reese Waters.
So that'll stop the clock at 3:59.
They're probably thinking they're doing this to conserve time and give themselves a chance to. All they're doing is giving West Plains a chance to score again. Now they'll line up in their jumbo package with Thomas, the running back, and timeout. It's called again. 3:59 to play. Minute break. You're listening to Zizzer Football on KDY.
Stuart Morrison Ready Mix has been serving the Ozarks for over 3 decades. Think about that. And takes great pride in producing quality concrete, offering competitive prices. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix is ready to help you with all your residential, commercial, or agriculture concrete and rock needs. Give them a call today, 256-8171. Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, where you get concrete results every time. You know that West Plains Lock and Key is the place to call when you've locked yourself out of your car or lost your key. But they do so much more. If you need anything lock-related done to your home or business, West Plains Lock and Key is your expert source there too. Give West Plains Lock and Key a call if you need locks rekeyed or changed. They can even help with safes, install keypad locks, and so much more. West Plains Lock and Key, where tradition meets technology. 256-8862. 256-8862.
It's 3rd down and 8 for the Lakers. They've got the ball at their own 28. And another timeout. 53-21 with 3:59 to go. And we'll take a 30-second timeout on Hot Country KDY.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 5 hours you spent in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, State Farm agent Justin Shelby and his team see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Justin and his team understand what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve.
For all your home and auto insurance needs, talk to me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, and my team in West Plains and in Houston.
Ozark Conference football excitement continues now with the Zizzers on KDY.
All right, after the timeout, it's 3rd down and 8. Landon Thomas, 230-pound lineman, is lined up in the quarterback spot. Off-balance line to the right side, and he'll take it and run it left. Gets a really good stiff arm and driven out of bounds on the near sideline, and that stops the clock with 3:51 left. So we we saw the Lakers go for it earlier at their own 13-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go for it again here.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the scoreboard just happens to go off every time the Lakers have the ball. Not to be a conspiracy theorist or anything.
Here it is, 4th down, hard count. West Plains doesn't jump offside. So it's 4th and 6 from the 30-yard line of Camdenton. And they're going to have to call another timeout. Called by the Lakers. Play clock was down to 1. 3:51 to go. We've run off 8 seconds in the last probably about 10 minutes. So a timeout on the field, another timeout. We'll come back in 30 on Hot Country KDY.
Outpost Motorsports in downtown West Plains has side-by-sides in stock ready for your next adventure, your hunting trip, or to work around the farm. See the High Sun Sector 550, perfect for work or play. High Sun Sector comes standard with top windshield and winch. Stop by Outpost Motorsports next to the Civic Center and check out a full line of side-by-sides in stock now. Check them out online at outpostmotorsports.com.
It's back to the field for more Zizzer football action on Hot Country KDY.
Well, after another timeout, 4th down and 6 for Camdenton from the 30. Pressure on Shore. He is hit and buried at the 15-yard line. That's what you get for not punting. I mean, they're going to throw. There's no reason to honor the run, and Connor Lair got back there, along a couple other white shirts, and made the play. Now, explain this to me.
What scoreboard's working again?
It's not only that, but the scoreboard is running. That was the change of possession.
Score's not up though.
Whatever. If they want to play it like that, I'm all for it. West Plains comes back. Is it the first string offense? It sure looks like it, for the most part, anyway. Cox in the backfield with Kinslow, takes a snap, hands off, and the ball loose. Was there a fumble? There was a fumble, wasn't there? Golly. Lakers recover. Here we go again. Gee whiz. So the Lakers will have the football again after the turnover by West Plains on the handoff.
Right now, scores 21-53, West Plains. There you go. Nope. And they're just having problems with that scoreboard.
Here's the snap, back to throw, and the ball is caught, and so is the receiver by Jesse Hudson at the 10-yard line. A little flare pass, timed perfectly by Jesse, who buried him. And there'll be a loss on the play of 4 yards.
.235 left on the clock.
2nd and 12 now. Short takes the snap, stands at the 5. Rolls right, no pressure. Down the right sideline, ball is incomplete. A little bit too long. Coverage on the play by Jesse Hudson. Landon Casey and Josh Leeser were headed over that direction on the coverage on that pattern down the right sideline. 2:21 to go, and it's now 3rd down.
Lakers have one timeout left.
Throw to the left side, underneath. Ball is caught, and that's going to be a no gain on the play, wrapped up. That was Jason Lopez, who had one of the big plays of the game, a pick 6, back in the first half. 2 minutes to play.
4th and 12.
So they'll get a play from the side. We have a new quarterback in the football game now for the Camdenton Lakers, and that would be Cam Durnan. And this crowd, which is a really good crowd to start with, has really gotten quiet, really thinned out. Look at the West Plains defense. They're just standing there with their hands on their hips waiting for something. They're going to kick it. And it's going to hit. Take a really good Camdenton roll across the 45, 38, and that's where West Plains will have it with 1:16 to go, and they can go into victory formation now. All you got to do is take a knee.
Coming up, we'll take a look at some final scores from around the area. We'll see how some of the Ozark Conference games finished up, also some of the scores from the SCA as well.
And that'll be on the Hirschfeed and Farm Supply postgame. It's 10 o'clock. You're listening to KKDY West Plains. Aiden Simpson, at quarterback, will hand off going left, and Dalton Cox, perhaps, the ball carrier, and yes. Good carry. Gain on the play of almost 5. And we're under a minute to play in the ball game. Simpson will be alone in the backfield. And they'll let the play clock run down. This could be the last play of the football game. He's going to watch it tick down. He has 7 seconds, 34 on the game clock. Pass play out to the flat, incomplete. Why are we throwing the ball?
So that stops the clock at 29.
Parker McGinley, the intended receiver. So 29 seconds to go. Simpson will move a tight end in on the left side. Quarterback drop up the middle, 40-yard line, and that should be the football game. And it will, and West Plains wins it. They go 4-0 in the Ozark Conference. They win it 53-21. Up next, it's the Hirschfeed and Farm Supply post game, and we'll come back to Shore Stadium in just a moment on KDY.
The Dream Factory of South Central Missouri and Northern Arkansas are making dreams come true for critically and chronically ill children. Our local Dream Factory needs your help. If you would like to make a donation or know a child that is chronically ill in our area that we can help make their dream come true, please call 417-255-5615. This is a not-for-profit organization.
Hirschfeed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
HirschEquipment.com. This is a game changer for anyone looking for equipment. That's because all of Hirschfeed and Farm Supply's equipment inventory is now listed on one site. You can find tractors, lawn equipment, trailers, livestock equipment, pre-owned inventory, and more. In fact, you can go to the site and get a quote and get the value of your trade. Now, there's no reason to put it off. Get what you need today with the help of HirschEquipment.com.
West Plains football continues now on Hot Country KDY.
All right, the final score in the football game tonight. West Plains picks up the victory handily, 53-21. And West Plains is now 4-0, and Jim Lambert, that was, first of all, it was a long game. Second of all, it was
just raining penalties
in the first half, which really kind of sucked the wind out of everything. But, all in all, it was a dominant performance. West Plains just way, way too much for the Camdenton Lakers.
See Scott walking up the stairs real quick. Let me pull up some area scores to kind of share with you. Once again, it was Carthage beating Webb City. Final score is 42-14. Joplin over Carl Junction, 44-6. It was Lebanon over Waynesville, 58-20. Ava over Liberty, 59-24. Thayer over Salem, 27-6. Also, Glendale defeated Bolivar, 42-27. And a first quarter score from Kickapoo versus Parkview was 7-0. No updates from there. And it was Rolla over Hillcrest, 56-6. So just a few of the scores right there.
Thank you very much. First Feed and Farm Supply is our sponsor. Here on the post game, we have Scott Womack here with us in the booth. This game, I don't think I'm exaggerating. This game probably should have been about 65-7.
Yeah, I mean it could have been. We left a lot of opportunities down there, and we talked about that a little bit. But on the other hand, I'm sure they're looking at it. Hey, we had the ball inside the 30, 3 times and got nothing out of it. Of course, we got a pick 6 on one of those, but they were able to move the ball a little bit. But that's hard to defend. I mean, we felt like the second half we subbed a lot because we felt like we got tired there in the first half, and because you're just running all over the field every single play. And but I think our offense really did a good job. We ran the ball really well tonight. Dagan had a nice night running the ball, and Connor had a big run. But it's a long night. I mean, when you look down at your clock and you've played 3 hours and 5 minutes, and for a high school football game when you used to get over in 2 hours.
Shall we mention the elephant in the room? 18 penalties tonight. That's what I counted.
Yeah, and that really hurt us in the first half. I don't think we had as many in the second half, but the first half it seemed like every big play we had, there was a penalty. And I know Coach Perkins wasn't too happy with the penalties from us, but the real thing he wasn't too happy with was it seemed like all the penalties were against us and not with any on them. And I think the first half they had 2 5-yard penalties, and I think we had about 8 or 9 penalties. So it was not a good night with the penalties.
But you post this win here on the road. This was your first real test, I think.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, no doubt. We knew Rolla was a little bit better, but we knew this was going to be the test. And Kickapoo will be athletic next week, and then the week after that, the 11th will be probably the biggest test.
So we come out of the football game tonight. The other thing too, we late in the game we had a lot of kids that were still out there, but were you able to come out of this without any?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, Tristan's still fighting a little leg injury, and the biggest thing is we had a lot of kids cramping, and at halftime especially. And again, that's a little bit, Connor wasn't in there as much on defense the second half. Hafer jumped over and played some defense and did a really good job, and we left Teston out on offense a little bit. And I mean, so we were just trying to, because usually Dagan, Heston, and Connor is on the field all the time, and so we're trying to give them some breaks. But it seems like we came out healthy. There's going to be some tired kids in the morning.
Well, go back just a little bit. I thought your offensive line just dominated them up front. I mean, you ran the ball on them great. And I thought Blake Reed had a great football game.
Yeah, and what you get from Camden has been this way for 25 years is they're going to send everybody. They send the house. I mean, there's a lot of times people over on the sidelines going, "Oh, we were wide open," or the receiver comes up, "I was wide open deep." Well, you just don't have time to throw it. And so we finally started blocking our gaps and sprung some big ones. Dagan had the 80-yard, 79-yard run. Connor had a long run. And so we started picking up chunks of yardage, and that's attributed to the line and some of the things they did. And they were picking up the blitzes and did a nice job.
We don't get a chance very often. We've seen Heston Miller, take off and go down the sideline and outrun everybody. That blast that we saw from Connor Lair tonight, that was just jaw-dropping, wasn't it?
Yeah, he can turn it on, and the thing is he can also stop on a dime and make a miss, and then he can accelerate extremely fast. So, we've got some speed. And I mean, Dagan down the sideline here, he wasn't going to get caught, and it looked like that guy had the angle on him, but he can run a little bit, and so we got kind of a three-headed monster back there. It's kind of hard to stop all three of them.
That kind of reminds you of the way you used to run?
Oh, yeah, that definitely. I race them all the time like that. They're always challenging me.
All right. Scott Womack, thank you very much.
Thank you,
man. And a great win for the Zizzers tonight as they win here at Camdenton. And that's going to wrap up our Hirsch and Farm Supply postgame. Thanks to Jim Lambert helping out on the broadcast tonight and providing the video for you. And we'll see you next week. We'll be at Zizzer Stadium when Kickapoo will come to town. I'm Harlan Hutchison saying good night from Camden.
West Plains Zizzers football on Hot Country KDY has been brought to you by
Outpost Motorsports by Ozark Cafe, Bonnie's Outdoors, Ozarks Healthcare, Lynch Equipment Company, Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, J&J Recovery, Pepsi Mid-America, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Peterbilt, Hawkins Home and Lawn, SRS Electric, Angeler and Harper. Also brought to you by State Farm Insurance, Justin Shelby, Don's Auto Service, Stuart Morrison Ready Mix, Current Incorporated, Taylor Grubaugh Buick GMC, Butler Heating and Air, West Plains Bank and Trust Company, Bureau, West Plains Propane, Brown Furniture and Appliance, Wilbanks Tire, Bailey Chevrolet Pontiac GMC, Wiles Abstract Company, and Zizzer Coin Laundry.
West Plains Zizzers football on Hot Country KDY is a presentation of Ozark Radio Sports, a division of the